good afternoon. I did say afternoon. It's usually a good evening on a Friday night at Johnny Hill Stadium. But today, special edition of the Milan Bulldog High School football as we welcome in Chattanooga Prep. Because of their travel arrangements, they asked for a Saturday game to help them with their travel. We certainly understand that. So Chattanooga Prep, the Centennials come in today, 1-2 on the year. They lost to Meigs County 6-0. They lost to Boyd Buchanan 49-8. And then they defeated Hickson last week 33-26. Of course, the Bulldogs undefeated on the year with wins over Southside, South Gibson, and the big win last week over Huntington after that 1.5-hour rain lightning delay. We had a long delay last week, but the Bulldogs pulled it out with a big second half. So let's look at that game. Scott, you've got some stats from last week at the game where Milan wins it over the Huntington Mustangs.
Yeah, last week Milan opened up Region 7 2A play with the Huntington Mustangs coming in. The Bulldogs started off slow. They were actually down 9-6 at halftime as Huntington kicked a field goal as time ran out. Bulldogs came out extremely hot and extremely fired up there in the third quarter. Bulldogs were able to prevail 34-9. Last week, our premier dental star of the game was the entire Milan defense. What a great job they did all night last week. Defense did not give up a single touchdown. As you'll recall, that only touchdown came on the pick six from Summers. Last week, Pete had Jaden Pete 12 carries, 87 yards, and a touchdown. He also added an 85-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. That was the momentum shifter right there for Milan, opening up that third quarter with that kickoff return for a touchdown. Carson Kelly also added 14 carries, 77 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Terrence Moses getting most of his work there in the fourth quarter, had 6 carries, 57 yards, and a touchdown. Like I said, that defense being our premier dental star of the game was led by sophomore Michael White. Last week he had 13 tackles, 2 tackles for loss and a sack. Kyle Hollingsworth, also a sophomore, had 8 tackles with a tackle for loss, and then Terrence Moses with 8 tackles as well. So great job from the Bulldogs, especially in that second half. I know we had that lightning delay there, but the Bulldogs had already seized control of the game at that point. So very good job for the Bulldogs there. As we look at the Region 7 2A standings as of right now, Peabody is 2-0, Milan 1-0, Huntington 1-1. Union City, they have not played a region game yet. Hall's 0-1, JCM 0-1, and Gibson County 0-1. So
what a win last night. Peabody, that JCM is a talented, very athletic team, and Peabody doubles them up. What a great win for Peabody last night.
Yeah, and Peabody, not only did they win against JCM, they won at JCM last night. They just really took control of that game early and they just put the pedal to the metal on against them. Big win for Peabody and opened up 2-0 in region play.
So the Bulldogs come in 3-0 on this one. The Chattanooga Prep team 1-3 on the year. We talked about Chattanooga Prep lost to Boyd Buchanan in week 2, 44-8. A lot of Milan people remember the name Coach Rankin. Coached at Alcoa for numbers of years, won all those state championships. He is now at Boyd Buchanan. They brought him in to build that program and doing a good job there. A lot of Milan folks remember that name as well through the years. So we're about 10 minutes before kickoff. Officials are making their way. They've been over in the shade trying to cool off before all the pregame festivities with the coaches and all. So they're now back on the field. We'll take a break, come back with starting lineups here. You're listening to Milan Bulldog Football on the Victory 93.7.
Hi, this is Pat.
Let your smile say it all at Elite Dental Care. Keep your nerves intact for the big game with Elite Dental Care's sedation dentistry options, ensuring comfort in your dental care. Leave with your smile shining brighter than the Friday night lights with same-day whitening treatments or veneers. Elite Dental Care. Our smiles say it all.
At Precision Auto Body, we take pride in being West Tennessee's trusted collision repair experts. From detailed repairs to flawless finishes, we bring your vehicle back to life with precision and care. We know the roads can bring unexpected challenges. Whether it's a minor scrape or major collision, our team is ready to get you back on the road safely and efficiently. With convenient locations in Milan, Martin, and Dyersburg, we're always nearby when you need us most. Make sure to tell your insurance Precision Auto Body.
Back at Johnny Hill Stadium, high school football on a Saturday afternoon. Sam McElroy, Scott Massey with you here. The Bulldogs get set to do action with a Chattanooga Prep out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Like Robin said earlier, is that a year ago we ended the season at Chattanooga playing Marion County, the state championship, and now a team from Chattanooga comes to Johnny Hill Stadium. About to have the invocation and the national anthem, so we'll take another break and come back with the national anthem with the starting lineups here in a moment on the Victory 93.7.
Are you in need of...
Back at Johnny Hill Stadium, still waiting for the scoreboard to come on. Must have some issues with the scoreboard. By my watch, we're about 6 minutes before kickoff. The Milan band just finished the national anthem. And I got to give credit where credit's due. There are a lot more Milan fans here than I thought would be here with an afternoon game. Tennessee's winning 7-0 over the Georgia Bulldogs. And so I thought most people would stay home. But there's a great crowd. Considering the heat and the Tennessee game on TV, the good contingent of Milan fans here. Give you the starting lineup for tonight's game. We don't have the starting lineup for the Chattanooga Prep team. Coach Dean Binks promised me to get that to him, but failed to do so we apologize for that. But we'll give you their names and numbers as we go along. Our starters brought to you by Alexander Thompson-Arnold. For the defense from Milan, starting at the will linebacker, number 10, sophomore Ty Hollingsworth. At the weekend, a sophomore, number 71, Jacob Wilkes. At nose guard, big number 70, senior C.T. Williamson. At the strong end, senior big sack leader, number 65, Lincoln Reel. At the sound linebacker, number 44, senior Lucas Morris. At one corner is senior number 1, Sonny Johnson. Back in the defensive backfield tonight, this afternoon that is senior number 28, Tyree Armstrong. At the linebacker position, that will be the junior number 2, Carson Kelly. Strong safety, senior number 1, Terrence Moses, who had a great game last week on both sides of the ball. Free safety is senior number 9, Tavon Harrell. And, of course, the plug linebacker, senior number 5, Jaden Pete. That's your defensive starters for the Milan Bulldogs. Starting on offense tonight to this afternoon. I keep saying tonight. It's hard to get out of it today for the Milan Bulldogs. At left tackle, junior number 79, Montez Howard. At left guard, number 65, senior Lincoln Reel. At center, senior number 55, Briar Smith. At right guard, sophomore number 77, Brian Dixon. We'll see C.T. Williamson some there as well. At right tackle, senior number 75, Mason Allen. At the tight end, sophomore number 45, Micah White. At a wide receiver, the Z wide receiver, number 7, Jay Cole. At the fullback is senior number 44, Lucas Morris. At the quarterback, the transfer from Union City, Tennessee, the junior number 8, Zach Summers, probably had his best ball game last week of the season. At the wide receiver, senior number 4, Terrence Moses. Another wide receiver, senior number 1, Cordarius Johnson. And, of course, the running back, Mr. Football of last year of 2A in the state of Tennessee, senior number 5, Jaden Pete. That's the starting lineups for Coach Wade Comer. We've got the captains about ready to make their way out, and Scott has the captains for Chattanooga Prep and the Milan Bulldogs.
All right, first, the captains for Chattanooga Prep tonight are going to be number 2, Markeith Gardner. Number 0, we don't have another number 0 on the roster here. Number 55, Brandon Shelton. And then number 9, Tadarius Brown. And your captains for the Bulldogs tonight, or excuse me, this afternoon, I'm going to be like you there, Sam. You're going to have to get used to that. Are number 7, Jaden Cole. Number 6, Dre Hawkins. Number 14, Drake Burnett. And number 3, Kyrie Armstrong. And those are going to be your captains tonight.
My son Garrett's here in the press box. He said that the scoreboard is on. It's just hard to see. I can see it.
3:30 to go.
It's hard to see. 3:30 to go for the kickoff. Captains are at both of their sides. The Chattanooga Prep team, I have 28 players on their roster, 7 seniors, 5 juniors, 3 sophomores, but 13 freshmen. I was told that new transfer rule, they lost 4 of their starters from last year that have been playing this year. So they've lost some key players. But you got in mind the Upstart program. They've won a game this year, 1-3, and make the long travel over here. And not only do they play the runner-up in Class 2A today in the Milan Bulldogs, they play the champion of 2A from last year, Marion County. They play them next week. So that's a tough schedule when you think of what Chattanooga Prep is doing. I look at their website. Looks like a fine facility, great institution there, and what they're trying to do there at Chattanooga Prep in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Captains are making their way out to center field there to Mr. Man in the white hat. Going to give exchange the pleasantries there. This coin toss brought to you by Bank of Milan. Our pregame brought to you by Newell Heating and Air. We appreciate our sponsors and all they do to bring you Bulldog football here in the air. I know a lot of you chose to stay at home under the air condition today, watching Tennessee, listening to us. We're glad to have you along the way. If you're listening to the Bulldog game right now, just raise your hand. Let me see that. That's right. I see that hand. Thank you so much for letting us know. We appreciate you listening. Captains are shaking hands and talking out there as a official will make a coin toss. Most of the time when you win the toss, you defer to the second half. Although some teams that are offensive-minded like to have the football. I know someone else that won a coin toss today that hadn't won one in a long time. I saw that. My son Garrett coaching a baseball team down in Jackson today. I saw grandson Carson play and won the coin toss. Got to be the home team. So that's a rarity, I think, on their team. The little Yard Goats is the name of that team. And they had won. See, Carson, what was the score of those 2 games?
23-5 and then 22-2.
23-5 and 22-2. Wow, that's 2 big games there. And yeah, they'll play tomorrow afternoon in the championship there at the Jackson Complex. Waiting on the official, he does flip the coin, catches it, looks at the captains, and let's see who he taps. Waits for the official signal from the official. And Chattanooga won the toss. They chose to defer. Chattanooga Prep chose to defer. Milan will have the choice here to either receive or kick. I think they'll probably receive now because Chattanooga's going to get the ball in the second half. So Milan going to go right to left, and they're all purple. Chattanooga Prep in black pants, white jerseys, black numerals, and black headgears. Milan will receive, going right to left. Their backs to the John Wade Tucker Fieldhouse. And the Chattanooga Prep have their backs to the chow wagon and the scoreboard. So we'll take one more break, come back with a kickoff here in a moment on the Victory 93.7.
This Thursday.
Since 1967, Quality Fence Company in Milan has been offering the West Tennessee community quality and affordable fences. Quality Fence Company will customize wood, vinyl, aluminum chain link, or ornamental wrought iron fences specifically to the customer's needs or wants. For your next fence installation or repair, consider your friends at Quality Fence Company. Visit them on Facebook at Quality Fence Company or call 731-783-3555. Quality Fence Company.
Victory 93.7 WTKB Atwood Milan.
Monte Thornton will be the kicker. He'll kick from the near hash, and now he's going to move it maybe back to the middle of the field. Coach has given him some instructions. No, he'll come back, put it on the near hash. Bulldogs will go right to left here to start this ball game. And again, hats off to the Milan Bulldog fans in this heat, and the fact that Tennessee's on TV today at this time. Tennessee winning 7-0 at this point, and
7-7, right?
7-7. Oh, I missed that. So the Dogs have come back to tie it at 7-7. Didn't see that as being an offensive game, but it may be. Bulldogs getting their final instructions from Coach Wade Comer. It'll be a hot day for Coach Comer, that long sleeve shirt and that tie down there. So bless his heart. He's a traditionalist at best, that's for sure. I always look forward to our post-game interview after the game down on the field with Coach Comer. Is very gracious to give that to us, and we talked to him today about the possibility of interviewing with the star player of the game. He said he'd be honored to do that, so we might try to make that happen today. So the Bulldogs line up to receive the kick. You got Jaden Pete. You got Sonny Johnson. And you got Terrence Moses that are deep men. They'll stand about the 10-yard line. Number 42, Monte Thornton, saw him trying the extra points earlier. He made 1 out of 3 down to our left, so I don't look for a deep kick here. He may fool me. A good-sized fellow, number 42. They don't give us their size. He's a junior, number 42, and Monte Thornton will kick. He'll wait for the official signal from the near hash going left to right. He'll have it, and it's a long driving kick. He'll be fielded about the 12-yard line. Come across the 15, out across the 20, out across the 25, out to the 30. He's wrestled down and across the head there. Sonny Johnson got clothesline there as he got near the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Milan going right to left here, and they'll put it down just outside the 30-yard line. Good field position for Milan. Sam McElroy, Scott Massey here with you. Bulldog football on a Saturday afternoon, a fall Saturday afternoon, but it doesn't quite feel like fall as of yet. Scott over here shaking his head. They can't hear you when you shake your head. You got to say something.
Well, look, I'm just glad that we're up here in this air-conditioned press box right now.
Absolutely. Quarterback Zach Summers brings him out. He's in the shotgun. Halfback to his left shoulder, bring a man in motion from the right to the left. Summers will take it, give it to his halfback out to the 35-yard line. Line of scrimmage was a 31 out to the 35-yard line. Just a basic dive play there. Jaden Pete on the ball carrier there. Play made 4, maybe 5 yards. It'll be second down from Milan. Nose of the football to the 39-yard line. We'll see he made 4, second down 6 for Milan. Again, the great quarterback this year, Zach Summers, came over from Union City, transferred, family moved in here, and he's had a good season, and really last week was his best game. Pete still on that running back, left shoulder of Summers. Twin receivers left, single wide out to the right. Milan going right to left here as you listen. And bring the right wide out in motion. Snap. Gives it to Jaden Pete up the middle, over right tackle, out to the 40, driving forward, be close to the first down. Big number 77 on the tackle there. That's Caleb Green, the freshman. First down brought to you by S&S Insurance. They'll move those chains across the way, and it's first down Milan. So 2 plays, a first down for Milan. Jaden Pete on both carries there. Carson Kelly comes in. They keep the running backs fresh because Carson Kelly and Jaden Pete, a lot of people ask me, why do you take Mr. Football out? Well, he's playing defense, too. He's one of the leading tacklers from his linebacker position, as in Carson Kelly, so they got to keep him fresh. So Carson Kelly is in there now. Sonny Johnson's wide left, got a single receiver wide right, wingback right, and Carson Kelly, the running back. Yeah, going to go a flower out to Sonny Johnson. He put it right in the breadbasket. 20, 10, 15, 5, touchdown. Sonny Johnson was the wide out to the left side. The line of scrimmage, the 41-yard line. He goes 59 yards for the Bulldog touchdown. You couldn't throw it any better than Zach Summers did there. Sonny Johnson, the wide out to the left, just took it straight down the field, got behind the defensive back, and Zach Summers laid it in the breadbasket.
That play right there, Zach Summers there, just a play action. He faked the handoff there to Carson Kelly, dropped back to pass line, gave him plenty of time. Like you said, he just dropped it right in the breadbasket, right in stride about the 30-yard line. Sonny took it all the way in untouched.
So just like that, Milan takes the opening kick. The extra point attempt is no good. So Milan up 6-0 with 10:48 to go here in the first quarter on the 59-yard touchdown pass of Summers to Sonny Johnson. We'll take a break here on the Victory 93.7.
Let your smile say it all at Elite Dental Care. Keep your nerves intact for the big game with Elite Dental Care's sedation dentistry options, ensuring comfort in your dental care. Leave with your smile shining brighter than the Friday night lights with same-day whitening treatments or veneers. Elite Dental Care. Our smiles say it all.
Chattanooga Prep won the toss, deferred to the second half. Milan took the opening kick on 2 plays from the 31-yard line. Jaden Pete runs. They made a first down, and on the next play on 1st and 10, quarterback Zach Summers hit Sonny Johnson down the near sideline on just a go route. He was wide. He got behind the defender at about the 27-yard line and took it in the end zone for the touchdown. I'm not exaggerating it. You couldn't have thrown that pass any better. He just laid it in stride there to Sonny Johnson. Extra point, no good. Milan leads 6-0.
Yeah, good play there. Like I said, Sonny Johnson, he was on this near sideline here. He was untouched by the corner. He got behind him. Pass was right on the money. 59-yard touchdown pass opens up the scoring for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs up 6-0 with 10:48 to go here in the first quarter.
Marcus Garner and Kendall Watkins deep. They're going to kick it across the field. They'll catch it at the 29, come across the 30, and be hit down there from behind at the 31-yard line. Number 4, the return man. I don't have him on my roster. Apologize for that, but he'll bring it out to the 31-yard line. But good coverage. He caught it at the 29. He was the up man across the way, and the kicker for the Bulldogs kicked it across the field there, Aiden Pennington, and he caught it. I would see a lot of things fair catch there, but he chose to run it and only got a couple of yards there. Good coverage from Milan. So the first time we'll see Chattanooga Prep offensively as they come to the line of scrimmage.
Kyle Hollins worked with that tackle there on the special team.
Number 1, Aiden Jones, the quarterback, the freshman. He's in the shotgun, has a running back to his right shoulder, twin receivers to both sides of the field. Quarterback takes it, takes it to the running back, and it's going to be incomplete. Throws it down to the line of scrimmage to that number 0. Don't have his name. We apologize for that. So the ball was a little underthrown. He was the wide receiver to the right, and the quarterback just raised up and threw it down the line of scrimmage, but underthrew him, so it's incomplete. Aiden Jones, the quarterback. They've got, as we said, 13 freshmen on this team.
I think the quarterback's actually Tavon Boykin. He's normally number 15. But you got him, and then their main guys are running back, Marquise Garner, number 2. He's in there standing right beside the quarterback there on second.
Quarterback shotgun, takes it, gives it to his halfback, coming across the 30, out to the 35, running room to the 38, maybe the 39-yard line. Going to bring third down short for the Chattanooga Prep team out to the 37-yard line. It'll be third down and about 3.
Yeah, that's Marquise Garner that we were talking about. He's a really good running back for them. He's got 34 carries on the year, 383 yards, and 3 touchdowns. So he's going to be their main offensive weapon there. Looks like Terrence Moses is going to have to come out for the Bulldogs, maybe for an equipment issue.
Tavon Harrell on the stop that time defensively for the Milan Bulldogs. So they got twin receivers right and left.
Yeah, Coach Comer said they're going to spread you out, but they're going to do it to run mainly.
Snap, quick pass, incomplete, and intercepted. The ball was tipped off the hands of a Chattanooga Prep player, and then Milan dove for it and made the interception. Number 6 for the Milan Bulldogs on the interception there. That's Dre Hawkins. Ball was tipped by the receiver, a little bit overthrown there, and he tipped it. Dre Hawkins made a diving catch for the interception, and Milan have it in great field position at the Chattanooga Prep 45-yard line.
And Dre Hawkins, he just came in for Terrence Moses. Moses, like I said, had to come out because of the equipment issue. Dre Hawkins gets in there first play, gets the ball, gets the deflection that's tipped off their receiver's hand. Great diving interception. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs, going left to right at the Chattanooga Prep 45-yard line. 10-10 to go here in the first quarter.
Line of scrimmage, 45-yard line. Shotgun for Summers, the quarterback. Turns, gives it to his running back, Carson Kelly, inside the 40. Still running near the 35-yard line. Line of scrimmage was the 45. He's down to the 35-yard line. Marquise Gardner, who's the running back, also defensive back, made the tackle there for Chattanooga Prep. It'll be, let's see if he got the first down. No, it'll be 2nd down and 1 down to the Chattanooga Prep 36-yard line, going right to left. Milan in the all-purple here in this first quarter. Milan leads it 6-0, scored on their opening possession on a 59-yard touchdown pass from Zach Summers to Sonny Johnson.
Let's see what 2nd down and short here. Let's see if they try to go for a big play here on the pass.
Bulldogs got 3 receivers to the near side. Now they give it to Carson Kelly. He'll bounce it outside at the 35, have his first down to about the 32, maybe the 31. Line of scrimmage the 35. So Kelly will have his first down. They'll move the chains. It'll be Milan 1st and 10 inside the 35-yard line. They'll put it right down on the 32-yard line. Again, Milan in all purple going right to left here in this first quarter. That first down brought to you by S&S Insurance. Be worth your time this week to stop by or call them at S&S Insurance, located right next door to Johnny Hill Stadium. Compare your rates. I'm telling you, you'll be glad you did. Twin receivers to both sides of the field, the wide side, the left side of the field for Zach Summers, the quarterback, Carson Kelly, the halfback. They'll bring the slot man, Moses, in motion. Coming this way. Summers going to take it, give it to Moses in the backfield, and he's hit in the backfield. The ball was thrown behind him. Moses was the man in motion. He's down this side, the near sideline, but he had to go behind him to make the catch. Defensively stopped by Kentrell Watkins. So the play loses yards back to the 34-yard line. A loss of 2 with 2nd down and 12. And Moses was the man in motion on the right slot, comes down this way, and then stopped and turned to catch it, but the pass was behind him.
Yeah.
And by the time he adjusted, the defender was able to get there and get him.
Yeah.
2nd and 12 from Milan at the Chattanooga Prep 34-yard line. Summer shotgun. Carson Kelly to his left shoulder. Twin receivers right. Give it to Carson Kelly. Over right tackle. Spinning. Not much there. Maybe back to the original line of scrimmage. 56 Cameron Seals on to stop the senior for Chattanooga Prep. Maybe back to the original line of scrimmage if that. Now they say third down and 11. Third down 11 for Milan at the Chattanooga Prep 34-yard line. Number 50, Ronnie Blackwell in there as well.
You got to think this is 4-down territory for the Bulldogs inside the Chattanooga Prep 35-yard line.
Chattanooga Prep's big across the front. They got a four-man front, and they're very big across the front. And they're black pants, white jerseys, black headgears, and black numerals. Shotgun for Summers. Carson Kelly to run back to his left shoulder. Long snap, looking to throw. Straight drop back, looking, sprinting this way. May run, he will. 35, 30, 25, 20, and out of bounds inside the 20-yard line as Zach Summers couldn't find an open man. He did the right thing. The quarterback took it off to the races. He's inside the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Milan inside that Summit Management red zone, and that's another S&S Insurance first down.
Yeah, it looked like on that play right there, the Bulldogs only had 2 receivers going out on route, and Chattanooga Prep, they dropped 6 guys in coverage. Once that Summers could read that and the receivers got downfield, he just broke loose, broke contain. Good run inside the 20 all the way down to the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs going right to left. 7.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Bulldogs up 6-0.
Zach Summers shotgun. Carson Kelly to his left shoulder. Gives it to Carson Kelly. Over right tackle, and he'll bounce it outside and be hit shy of the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 17. They have 1, maybe 2, number 5. Number 2, Marcus Garner on the tackle there. He plays both ways. Number big 87 from Milan. Manny Pittman, a sophomore tight end, comes in for the Milan Bulldogs. Got an injured player for Chattanooga Prep down on the field. I'm told now that that's navy and gold uniforms. I said black. This first quarter brought to you by Precision Auto Body. So we're going to take a timeout on the field. Back in a moment on the Victory 93.7.
Since 1967, Quality Fence Company in Milan has been offering the West Tennessee community quality and affordable fences. Quality Fence Company will customize wood, vinyl, aluminum chain link, or ornamental wrought iron fences specifically to the customer's needs or wants. For your next fence installation or repair, consider your friends at Quality Fence Company. Visit them on Facebook at Quality Fence Company or call 731-783-3555. Quality Fence Company, serving all of West Tennessee. Online at qualityfencejackson.com.
Injured player for Chattanooga Prep, number 9, Darius Brown, junior linebacker, able to walk off on his own power. So 2nd down 9 from Milan at the 17-yard line, going in 17-yard line of Chattanooga Prep. Chattanooga Prep in the navy pants and white jerseys with some gold trim. And Milan, they're all purple tonight. Bulldogs lead at 6-0, a 59-yard touchdown pass from Zach Summers to Sonny Johnson in the first quarter. And Milan had 2 plays from Jaden Peak, made a first down. And on their first down, the next play, Summers hit Sonny Johnson on a 59-yard touchdown pass on the near sideline. He just cleared the defender, and Summers laid a perfect pass right there in the breadbasket. He never broke stride and was able to just kind of sashay into the end zone. You like that word, sashay?
I'm going to go ahead and tell you, that we might not ever hear that again on another broadcast.
Here's Summers in shotgun. Turns and gives it to Pete right at the middle. Still going. What did he do? You know what he did. He took it in the end zone for the ball. Nope. They're going to rule him down.
Inside the 1.
Jaden Pete is 3 yards into the end zone, and they're going to bring it back to the 1-yard line. The line of scrimmage was the 17-yard line. Jaden Pete takes it into the end zone, and they said he fell down at the 1. Wow.
I think that's actually right thing. I think his knee was down. And then he landed in. Either way, 1st and goal for the Bulldogs inside that Summit Management red zone.
Another S&S Insurance first down, 1st and goal inside that 1. Boy, last week Huntington was knocking on the door at the same place on 4th down, and the Bulldog defense turned Huntington away.
And when I went and rewatched that, Sam, the quarterback did not try to dive over. It was Lincoln Real who got in the middle and upended the quarterback last week before on that 4th down and goal stop.
Here's Summers under center. Takes it, turns, gives it to Jaden Pete, and he's in. Over right guard, Jaden Pete takes it 1 yard for the Bulldogs touchdown. Trying to see the clock. The clock is hard to read. 6:21. 6:21 to go here in this first quarter, and Bulldogs score again, up 12-0 Will they go for two? Will they kick the point? Pennington coming in, I believe they'll kick the point.
That'll just be a good game to get some work on extra point. Pennington, he's done a good job. He came in today, I think 9 of 11.
So Pennington in to attempt the extra point. Bulldogs up 12-0. Snap's good, hole's good, kick is in the air, and it is
no good.
Good. They said good.
Oh,
wow.
good.
We'll take it 13-0. That kick brought to you by Trimmer's Auto Bodies. The Bulldogs lead it 13-0. 6:21 to go in this first quarter. You're listening to Milan Bulldog football on the Victory 93.7.
Each fall,
Substance abuse is never the answer. It's time to make healthy choices. Push yourself to new limits. Let your talents soar. Find solace in the rhythm of music and life. Strengthen your body and mind. Explore new worlds through imagination. Unleash your creativity. Lean on a good friend that you can trust. For tips on how to make healthy choices, call the Obion or Weakley County Prevention Coalitions or visit their websites.
Bulldogs on their second possession take it down and score for 1 yard out. Jaden Pete, 6:21 to go here in this first quarter. Bulldogs up their lead to 13-0. Checking on Tennessee, Georgia, still 7-7.
14-7 Vols, and the Vols have the ball first and 20 around midfield.
So Aiden Pennington, the kick for the Bulldogs on the near hash. He kicked it across the field last time. He's aiming the ball this way. He's setting it up on the tee. So Bulldogs going right to left here in this first quarter. Chattanooga Prep won the toss, deferred to the second half. This first quarter brought to you by Precision Auto Body. He kicks it kind of the middle of the field this time. He catches it at the 20 on the run out, across the 25. They hit him down, but he didn't go down. He fell on a Milan player and was smart to get up and go.
Yep.
That's number 6, Kentara Watkins. They hit him at the 35, but he fell on a Milan player and kept going. Nose of the football out to the 40-yard line. So good field position for Chattanooga Prep as Watkins was hit about the 35, but he fell on a Milan player and he never touched, so he's smart enough to keep going and out to the 39-yard line. First and 10, Chattanooga Prep at their own 39-yard line.
Yeah, I think Sonny Johnson was there for the first hit. Took him down, did a good job to keep his balance, and also understand he wasn't down yet. Bulldogs there to get on top of him. First and 10 for Chattanooga Prep going left to right at their own 39-yard line. Looks like we're going to have a timeout from Chattanooga Prep.
And a timeout, Chattanooga Prep, this timeout brought to you by Security Bank and Trust. Milan Bulldogs lead at 13-0. Back in a moment on the Victory 93.7.
Let your smile say it all at Elite Dental Care. Keep your nerves intact for the big game with Elite Dental Care's sedation dentistry options, ensuring comfort in your dental care. Leave with your smile shining brighter than the Friday night lights with same-day whitening treatments or veneers. Elite Dental Care. Our smiles say it all.
Pierce, Circuit Court Clerk. Cindy Flowers, Treasurer.
Back at Johnny Hill Stadium, Sam McElroy, Scott Massey with you. Garrett McElroy along with us today. As Chattanooga Prep takes the timeout, they'll have it first and 10 at their own 39-yard line. Number 2, Marquise Garner, shotgun formation, halfback to his right shoulder. Twin receivers stacked in an eye over there across the way. Quarterback going to keep it on a keeper, come around this way. Got a little bit of running room. They'll run him out of bounds as he crosses the 40-yard line. Sonny Johnson there to push him out of bounds. Number 2, that's Marquise Garner, the running back there. Kind of took the snap in the quarterback position there. He'll be out across the 40. They'll put him at the 42. It's a pickup of 3. It'll be second down and 7. Chattanooga Prep going left to right here as you listen in this first quarter.
Yeah, like I said, Marquise Gardner, he's their main playmaker on offense. Coming into this game already, 3 games in, 383 yards and 3 touchdowns. They're going to try to get him the ball as much as they can. He's going to line up again at quarterback, try to get that direct snap. Good job by the Bulldogs there just to contain him and hold him to a gain of only 3.
Garner shotgun, running back to his right shoulder. Garner going to fix it, and he's going to run, pass it over to the left side, complete to number 1. He'll be hogtied from behind there. Good job there by Ty Hollingsworth. Number 10, the receiver, for the Chattanooga Prep team. I think that was 10. Let's see. No, number 1, excuse me. That was Aiden Jones. He was a wide out to the left side, and the quarterback, Garner, faked the run and then raised up and threw it to him down the sideline there. He's out to the 45-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 4. They've got to get to the 49-yard line. Possession down for Chattanooga Prep, 3rd down and 4. Boy, big 77, their left guard. He's a big. They've got some size on that front line, offense and defense. Shotgun formation, wing back right. Actually, that's 52 that lines up in a wing back blocking position. Twin receivers to the left, the short side of the field. Bring the slot man in motion. Take it to him. Give it to the running back. He'll be boom. Gets across the 45 to the 46, and he's leveled right there.
Tavon Harrell just comes up from his free safety position. Looked like the running back was going to have a little bit of a hole and get a chance to get the first down. Tavon Harrell comes in, puts him down immediately at the 46-yard line, only a gain of 1.
4th down for Chattanooga Prep, number 2. He's the do-it-all guy. He's the running back, quarterback, plays linebacker or defense. Now he's the punter as well. Now they come back in short punt formation this time. Thought they were going to line up an offense. He's lined back at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, and we got Sonny Johnson back to return for the Bulldogs. Clock ticks with 4:30 to go here in the first quarter. Bulldogs up 13-0.
Now, kick, line drive kick. Sonny Johnson lets it hit, takes the Chattanooga Prep roll. Oh, my goodness. Sonny Johnson just ran away from it and should have picked it up. It's inside the 5-yard line.
For those of you who have not listened this year or any year, Brother Sam cannot stand when the ball hits the ground on punt.
Get the ball. Come on, get it. Stop that advancement. It hit about the 20, and it's down at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, that's 17 yards of field position right there. Bulldogs, great job on defense there to force Chattanooga Prep to go 3 and out. Bulldogs going to start from their own. Looks like they've moved it up to the 4-yard line, going right to left. 4 minutes, 11 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Summers going to bring his offense back out onto the field here.
Touchdown Tennessee again. They are running it up on the Georgia Bulldogs. Hats off to a West Tennessee guy, Ty Simpson, quarterbacking for Alabama today. He almost threw for 400 yards. He had a great game there for Alabama against Wisconsin, so happy for him being from West Tennessee, Westview High School in Martin. Milan lined up in the end zone, line of scrimmage, the 3-yard line. Flag on the play. Let's see.
I think, because the back judge here threw the flag. I don't think it was delay of game, so maybe they're counting Chattanooga. Well, they've got 12 on Chattanooga out there.
That would give you an advantage.
That's going to be an S&S insurance penalty. Don't be penalized for having the wrong insurance. Call S&S Insurance at 686-8334. So the Bulldogs will open up now 1st and 5 at their own 9-yard line. Let's see if they stay in that I formation set that they were originally going to come out in.
I told Coach Comer, I know they ran the I formation out of the end zone last week and had success with it before they threw the interception. But later in the ball game, when they ran the I formation, and ran the pass off of it, I thought that was a great call.
Yep.
So it's Milan 1st and 5, 8-yard line, they say. I formation behind Summers under center. Takes it, gives it to his tailback. That's the Jaden Pete. He'll break a tackle, get outside, over the near far sideline, out of bounds, right at that mark, see if he got his first down.
I think you're going to mark him a yard or two short.
It was 1st and 5 after the substitution penalty, or too many men on the field, 12 men. I like for my team to play with 12. That would be I'd like to do that, but
if you can get away with it, it's the way to go.
I don't like you doing that. Here's Bulldogs to the line of scrimmage, 2nd down 2. Ball just outside the 10-yard line. Sonny Johnson wide left, the wide side of the field. Milan's still in that I formation. Summers takes it, gives it to Jaden Pete, coming this way, and a flag on the play. A flag flies in right at the point of attack. I don't think Jaden got the first down, but we'll see. Maybe a holding call there. We'll see what they get on Milan.
And Chattanooga Prep, they've got a player trying to get off the field, but he just goes down. He looks injured.
So Chattanooga Prep player falling down about the 21-yard line. This first quarter brought to you by Precision Auto Body. So we'll take a timeout with the Bulldogs leading 13-0 on the Victory 93.7.
Come on, Flo.
Let your smile say it all at Elite Dental Care. Keep your nerves intact for the big game with Elite Dental Care's sedation dentistry options, ensuring comfort in your dental care. Leave with your smile shining brighter than the Friday night lights with same-day whitening treatments or veneers. Elite Dental Care. Our smiles say it all.
Player for Chattanooga Prep able to get off with his own power, but the penalty goes against Milan. They had it right at the first down marker out at about the 14-yard line. It's back to the 5-yard line, so it's going to be second down again for the Milan Bulldogs. Officials now put the ball in play. Milan to the line of scrimmage, ball outside the 5-yard line. Second down for Milan, second down and 8 at the 5-yard line, coming out of their own end zone.
Carson Kelly in at tailback for the Bulldogs.
Lucas Morris, big 45. What do you call it? Beef Morris?
Beef Morris.
Beef Morris.
That's right.
I want to get that right. Number 44 in there at fullback. Zach Summers, number 8, quarterback under center. Turns, gives it to Carson Kelly. Comes across. Look at him running. Look at him spinning. Coming across the 10. Out near the 14-yard line. Be close to that first down. Good hard running there.
Yes, they're going to give it to him, that S&S Insurance first down.
21, Quaterius Mitchell, and 6, Kentrell Watkins on the stop for the Chattanooga Prep team. Centennials, I think you pronounced that right. Is it Sentinels? Sentinels. I was close.
Just throw an extra consonant in there.
I was close.
Going to be an S&S Insurance first down. Bulldogs going to have it first and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Got 3:20 to go here in the first quarter. Clock ticks. Bulldogs up 13-0, going right to left. Carson Kelly still in there at tailback for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs go shotgun this time. Lucas Morris, the blocking back. Carson Kelly running back to the left shoulder. Summers turns and gives it to... No, Summers going to keep it. What a play. You know what a play. Faked it to Carson Kelly, and everybody went with him, and Summers is out to the 20-yard line. About a 7-yard pickup there. Good fake there. Cedric Balding, number 0, would get his name and number now right. Made the tackle there for Chattanooga Prep. Terrence Moses comes back in for Milan. Great fake there by Zach Summers. Faked it to Carson Kelly, and they thought Kelly was going to run it, and then Zach Summers, the quarterback, kept it right up the middle, made good yardage. It made about 7 yards, but we got another penalty.
Yeah.
So they go back against Milan again, I think.
I think they're going to give that holding call on Beef Morris downfield blocking there. They're going to give him the yardage, but minus the penalty here, so it is going to be a first down and looks like 14 for the Bulldogs at their own 10-yard line.
Back to the 10-yard line. Twice Milan has been out past the sticks, and they brought it back twice for penalties. Late here in the first quarter, Milan leading 13-0. Twin receivers to both sides of the field. Milan going right to left, backed up in their own territory. Zach Summers, shotgun formation. Carson Kelly, low snap. Kelly will get it. Comes across the middle, out across the 15, out near the 20-yard line. Goes Carson Kelly, gets a lot of that yardage back on second down. 0, Cedric Balding on the stop for Chattanooga Prep from his linebacker position.
Yeah, good run there by Carson Kelly. Good job on the offensive line there. You had Briar Smith. You had C.T. Williamson and Lincoln Reel here on this left side, opening up that hole. Second down, we'll call it 6 from the Bulldog 18-yard line going right to left.
Bulldogs up 13-0 late here in this first quarter. Right here on the Victory 93.7. First quarter brought to you by Precision Auto Body. Milan breaks the huddle. Single wide outs. Now twin receivers to the right. Single wide out to the left. Number 7 for Milan is Jaden Cole. Summers in the shotgun, brings the slot man in motion. They'll give it to him, and he'll cut it upfield. He'll curve across the 20, out to the 25. Boom, as he's leveled right there, but a good running there by number 11 for the Milan Bulldogs. That's Jay Donaldson. He was the slot man, came in motion right to left. Summers gives it to him on the handoff. Kentrell Watkins on the stop and made good yardage there. Finally gets that first down without a penalty. And so Milan first and 10, ball out across the 25 to the 26-yard line, going right to left here in this first quarter, brought to you by Precision Auto Body.
Clock ticks with 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Bulldogs up 13-0 after that S&S Insurance first down. They'll have it first and 10 at their own 26-yard line, going right to left.
Summer shotgun formation. Carson Kelly is left shoulder. Beef Morris, the fullback, the blocking back. They'll give it to, now Summers going to keep it, faked it to Carson Kelly. He's got running room out across the 30, out across the 35, 37-yard line. Be close to that first down marker. Goes Zach Summers, the quarterback for the Milan Bulldogs. Faked it again to Carson Kelly, and he brings it out. Number 3, Tavon Boykin on the stop there for Chattanooga. They move the chains, and PA announcer says, move those chains. First down Milan out across the 35 to 37-yard line. Remember, this drive started at the 3-yard line. Twice Milan has had first downs but had penalties that brought it back, but now Milan's out to the 37-yard line. That's going to end the first quarter. Milan leads it 13-0 at the end of the first quarter. Back in a moment here in the Victory 93-7.
Hey. At Precision Auto Body, we take pride in being West Tennessee's trusted collision repair experts. From detailed repairs to flawless finishes, we bring your vehicle back to life with precision and care. We know the roads can bring unexpected challenges. Whether it's a minor scrape or major collision, our team is ready to get you back on the road safely and efficiently. With convenient locations in Milan, Martin, and Dyersburg, we're always nearby when you need us most. Make sure to tell your insurance Precision Auto Body.
Mental health and substance abuse services.
Set to start this second quarter action, brought to you by Premier Dental. Sam McElroy, Scott Massey, Gary McElroy along with us, helping us spot today, and grandson Carson McElroy in the press box with us as well. Bulldogs lead it 13-0 at the end of the first quarter. And again, this second quarter brought to you by Premier Dental. Milan was backed up after the punt, and about a 17-yard roll on that punt down to the 3-yard line. And so Bulldogs took it at their 3, but they're out now to their own 37. Bulldogs going left to right here in this second quarter, and they're all purple with their backs to the chow wagon and the scoreboard, headed toward the John Wade Tucker field house down to our right. Carson Kelly still in there, running back. Zach Summers, shotgun formation, single wide outs to both sides. Low snap, but Summers to get it. Now scrambling, now being sacked in the backfield. And they'll blow him dead. He really never went down there, but he's sacked in the backfield. And got an injured player from Milan down on the field.
Yeah, I think that's number 65, Lincoln Reel there.
Hope he's going to be all right because he's a leader on this team. Lincoln Reel plays offense and defense. 65, Lincoln Reel, the senior. Looks like they're dealing with a right leg injury. So they deal with Lincoln Reel down on the field. The second quarter brought to you by Premier Dental. And this timeout, we'll take a timeout. Back in a moment on the Victory 93-7.
At Precision Auto Body, we take pride in being West Tennessee's trusted collision repair experts. From detailed repairs to flawless finishes, we bring your vehicle back to life with precision and care. We know the roads can bring unexpected challenges. Whether it's a minor scrape or major collision, our team is ready to get you back on the road safely and efficiently. With convenient locations in Milan, Martin, and Dyersburg, we're always nearby when you need us most. Make sure to tell your insurance Precision Auto Body.
A timeout brought to you by Security Bank and Trust. Again, 65, Lincoln Reel, a right leg injury, having to be assisted off the field. We hope that he's going to be all right. He plays offense and defense, a senior leader on this Bulldog team. We hope that he's going to be all right. The Bulldogs will now come back on the field after huddling with Coach Colbert. Excuse me. Bulldogs back at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down after the sack, back to the 28-yard line. Got to get all the way out to the 47-yard line. Second and 17.
Moses
gives it to Moses in the backfield. Number 4, he'll have it across the 30 out to about the 34-yard line. 34-yard line. C.T. Townsend helmet comes off. He'll have to come out. Ronnie Blackwell, number 50, and stop the sophomore lineman for Chattanooga Prep. So third down, possession down from Milan. Third down, about 13 to go. Ball at the 34-yard line. Big call here from Milan offensively. Zach Summers, the quarterback, leads them out of the huddle. Sonny Johnson going to go wide left. Number 7, Jaden Cole, comes wide right. And Terrence Moses still in the ballgame as a running back. Had a good ball game last week against Huntington. Fakes, Summers looking to throw.
Looking open.
Being scrambled out of there. He's got some running room here across the 35 and be hit down there. Had some room there. Had a man open, but never saw him down the middle of the field. Manny Pittman was wide open. As Coach Bryan, you said, looked like he came out to practice early. There was nobody with him, but Summers couldn't find him, so Milan going to have to kick it away.
Yeah, good play there by the Chattanooga Prep defense there. Looked like that there was Manny Pittman wide open, but Summers just didn't have time to throw. Did a good job of getting some positive yards out of it. It's going to be 4th and 10 for the Bulldogs going left and right.
Summers in punt formation. Marquise Gardner will be the deep man for the Chattanooga Prep Sentinels back at about his 31, 32-yard line. Summers will stand at his 26-yard line. Waits for the snap. It's there. Good snap from center. He'll get it away. High end-over-end kick. Go over the head of the return man. Take a Milan roll, and Milan will field it about the 22, 23-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. The Chattanooga Prep Sentinels there about the 22, 23-yard line. Milan up 13-0 here as we're early in the second quarter. The second quarter brought to you by Premier Dental, and that punt brought to you by Trimmer's Auto Body. Little cloud cover now the folks will be glad to have. Standing ovation for the fans here.
Right.
Early on, it didn't look like we have anybody here, but the Bulldog fans, not as many as normal Friday night, but a great contingent of Milan fans here tonight, and really this afternoon, I keep saying tonight. A lot of thanks to them for supporting their Bulldogs here today.
Yeah, just a great turnout by the Bulldog faithful here for it being over 90 degrees in the middle of the day on a Saturday, and Tennessee's playing as well. Great job by the Bulldog faithful here.
Tennessee leading 21-14 over the favored Georgia Bulldogs. Here's a pass down the line of scrimmage, complete, but the whistle stops play, and Chattanooga Prep called a timeout before the whistle. I think that'll be their third and final timeout. This timeout brought to you by Security Bank and Trust, so we'll take a timeout with the Bulldogs leading 13-0 here in the victory, 93-7.
Hey, this is Chad.
At Precision Auto Body, we take pride in being West Tennessee's trusted collision repair experts. From detailed repairs to flawless finishes, we bring your vehicle back to life with precision and care. We know the roads can bring unexpected challenges. Whether it's a minor scrape or major collision, our team is ready to get you back on the road safely and efficiently. With convenient locations in Milan, Martin, and Dyersburg, we're always nearby when you need us most. Make sure to tell your insurance Precision Auto Body.
Have you worship God with us.
Back at Johnny Hill Stadium, second quarter action here. Milan Bulldogs lead the Chattanooga Prep Sentinels 13-0. Second quarter brought to you by Premier Dental. We still see them working with Lincoln Reel, the senior offensive defensive leader for the Milan Bulldogs. Came off with either a right ankle or right knee injury. They've got him on the training table down below or behind the bench working with him. We hope that he's going to be all right because he's a definite leader on both sides of the ball. The Tennessee Vols leading Georgia 21-14. So the Sentinels are back to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation. One halfback to the right shoulder, twin receivers to the left, the near side of the field. They give it to the running back coming this way. He's got running room across the 30, out to the 35-yard line. Goes number 2, Marquise Gardner. Ty Hollingsworth had to come up from his defensive back position. There was a gaping hole there. Scott, you could have run through that hole.
I could have run through it, but I wouldn't have gotten there as far as he did.
It's a first down. The first down brought to you by S&S Insurance, out to the 35-yard line. Sentinels 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Easy to see 1 and 2. 1, Aiden Jones. 2, Marquise Gardner, both of them in the backfield. Pistol formation with Jones the quarterback and Gardner behind him. Jones takes the snap, gives it to Marquise Gardner. He'll brace outside. More running room. He's got running room. Out across the midfield, inside Bulldog territory to the 40. We saw a burst of speed there. He had the first down and then some. Inside the 40, down to the 36-yard line. Tavon Harrell had to come up for the tackle, and the Sentinels are on the move. You saw a quick burst of speed there from Gardner. You can understand why he's been their leading ball carrier. He got the handoff, stuttered a little bit over right guard, right tackle, but then he was into the secondary before you could blink. Good quickness there by that running back, Marquise Gardner.
Yeah, 1st and 10 for Chattanooga Prep. Just under 9 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Bulldogs up 13-0.
An offensive front for Chattanooga Prep having its way on this possession. Number 5 goes in motion left to right. They'll pitch it to him. He'll try to get around the right side. Ball's loose. Ball on the ground. I think the Bulldogs have it. They gave it to the man in motion coming left to right. He took the little pitch, forward pitch there. He called that a pass. And he was running with it inside the 40. And big Michael White, number 45, falls on it, and the turnover goes to the Milan Bulldogs. I like the play call. They brought him in motion. They pitched it to him as he got in front of the quarterback, a forward pitch there. As he turned it inside the 40, the ball came loose. I don't think he ever got really good possession of it, and Michael White ever followed it there. So the Bulldogs turned the Sentinels away on their deepest penetration of the day. The Bulldogs will set up shop 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Yeah, let's see if the Bulldogs here can capitalize on that turnover. Going to have it at their own 36-yard line, going left to right, up 13-0 here in the second quarter. Looks like we've got Summers back there and Carson Kelly beside him.
Two receivers right, the wide side of the field, single wide out to the left. Ball's on the turf, and a bad snap. Summers had to go to his knee, and he'll be down automatically there. Not a sack, just a bad snap. Never got it. He was out down at his feet. He tried to pick it up. My grandson just brought me some pizza. What a guy. He shook that head. No, I know I'd never get a bite of that. So it's a loss of yardage back to the 30-yard line. You got to get all the way to the 46-yard line. So second down 16 for Milan, just simply on a bad snap.
Yeah, that's actually Pete in there at tailback. But like you said, that was a bad snap there. Summers had to go down. He just fell on the ball right there. Loss of 6. Second down, 16 to go.
Three receivers to the wide side of the field, the right. Pete in there. They give it to him coming across the middle, across the 30, across the 35, 36, maybe the 37-yard line. Have the back to the original line of scrimmage, and then maybe one more. Quaterius Mitchell, number 21, on the stop for Chattanooga Prep. They put it at the 36.5-yard line. Be third down 9, possession down from Milan. But Pete, always able to get something out of nothing. I mean, they had him hit at the line of scrimmage, but he just kept squirting out of tackles and spinning out of tackles. He's out to the 36.5-yard line. Milan going left to right here in this second quarter, brought to you by Premier Dental.
Yeah, and it's Jacoby Wilkes that's actually in there at left guard, taking over for Lincoln Reel on the offensive line.
Shotgun formation for Summers, the quarterback. Straight drop back, looking. Go route over there, and he's intended for Sonny Johnson. He's pushed out of bounds by the defender, but no flag on that. Sonny Johnson trying to go down the far sideline. Number one, and Aiden Jones just pushed Sonny Johnson out of bounds, but no flag on that, so Milan have to kick it away again.
Yeah, fourth down, 9 to go for the Bulldogs. 6:55 left here till half. Bulldogs are up 13-0. The last couple of drives, including this one, Sam, they're just kind of maybe no energy, maybe a little lackadaisical on there. They need to come back with that energy and that fire that they had early on in the first quarter.
Well, correctly. I mean, Milan scored on their first two possessions, but fairly at ease now. But since then, nothing for the Bulldogs on offense. Summers, the punter, takes the snap. High end-over-end kick will hit at the 35, inside the 30, inside the 20, down near the 15-yard line. Well, the Milan Bulldogs are going to blow it down. The return man never made an attempt. He just got away from it.
I think the ball hit number 3 for us, Tyree Armstrong, around the 30-yard line. So they're going to call it down there at the 30, even though it rolled inside the 20.
So the Sentinels had their best possession last time down near the 35-yard line, but they fumbled, and Milan took it over after a good stand there offensively there for the Chattanooga Prep Sentinels. But there was their deepest penetration, but Milan took over there, but then had to punt it away. 1st and 10 for Chattanooga Prep from their own 34-yard line, going right to left with their Navy pants, white jerseys, Navy numerals, and Navy headgears with some gold trim. Pistol formation, number 1, Jones, the quarterback. Marquise Gardner, number 2, behind him. Bring a man in motion left to right, number 5. And they'll fake it to him, give it to Gardner in the backfield. Ty Hollingsworth said, not today. They faked the pitch that they ran moments ago that they fumbled off of, gave it to Gardner right up the middle, and Ty Hollingsworth crashing from the outside, able to put him down for a 3-yard loss. The second down to 13. Ty Hollingsworth, just a sophomore. He's going to be a good one.
Yeah, he's done an outstanding job on this season so far. Great play there, good instinct. Like you said, they tried to come back and fake the exact same play that they ran last time when they fumbled, handing off on that end around, faked that, handed it right back to Gardner, right up the middle of Hollingsworth right there for a 3-yard loss. Second down, 13 for Chattanooga Prep, going right to left.
Number 1, Jones, the quarterback, running back to his right shoulder, single backs to wideouts to both sides. Jones back to throw. Looking, scrambling. He's going to be sacked. Ty Hollingsworth gets him in the backfield inside the 20-yard line. Ty Hollingsworth just on a blitz from the outside there. Hit quarterback Hayden Jones trying to set up to throw, and Hollingsworth puts him all the way back inside the 15-yard line. It'll be third down and chow wagon to go about the, let's say, 16-yard line. Got to get all the way out to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, good job there. Good play there by that Bulldog defense. Good coverage there. The quarterback wanted to make the throw. There was nobody open. Hollingsworth there gets the sack. He grabs him at first. Quarterback tries to get away. Takes care of him, takes him down. Third down, 23 to go.
Jones, the quarterback, number 1. Takes it, gives it to his running back. Running room over right tackle, out across the 25. He's able to pull down there about the 22, 23-yard line. So it'll be fourth down, and they'll have to punt it away. Carson Kelly on the stop. So I started to say that Dre Hawkins came in the ball game and the defensive back. Last time he came in the ball game, he made an interception. So I was hoping the same thing for him that time, but the play went away from him this time. So Chattanooga Prep in a punt formation at their own 23-yard line.
We're in the punt formation, but they don't have a punter back there yet.
Punter is just now getting there, literally walking from the sideline. Not a lot of pep there. Number 2, Marquise Garner, who plays both ways for them, and he'll clap his hands to get the snap. Gets it away. High, wobbly kick. That'll hit in front of Sonny Johnson. He'll pick it up at the 40, cut it inside. He'll now break it outside 50, 45, 40, 30, 20, one man to beat, and he'll be knocked out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Sonny Johnson was off to the races, and guess who? Marquise Gardner, the punter, after knock him out of bounds at the 15-yard line. He got a great block in midfield, and he was able to bounce it outside. We got a flag down on the field there, right about where he went out of bounds.
Yeah, it looked like that good block you're talking about. Carson Kelly around midfield, able to spring him loose. He cut to the outside as Sonny Johnson was being taken out of bounds about the 15-yard line. Looks like 2 Bulldogs got a good block on one of the Chattanooga Prep defenders. Wound up costing them 10 yards. Crackback block is what they're saying. So it's going to be 15 yards back from where Sonny went out of bounds. Either way, great return there. He did let the ball hit, but he caught it on the run, was able to return it all the way to the 30-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs, going left to right with 4:04 left till half. Sam with his hands in the air because he's saying, that's how you got to do it.
I'll rest my case. Get the punt. Even if you fall on it, don't let it go any further. Sonny Johnson picked it up, advanced it, was all the way down to the 15. The crackback block brings it back to the 30, but Bulldogs 1st and 10 at the Chattanooga Prep 30-yard line. Shotgun for quarterback Summers. Gives it to Carson Kelly inside the 30. Lowers that head to about the 26-yard line. Number 4 on the stop there for them, and 21, Kadarius Mitchell. Don't have a number 4 on the lineup there. So about a 4-yard pickup for Carson Kelly. 2nd down, 6 for Milan at the 26-yard line, nearing that Summit Management red zone when they get inside that 20-yard line.
Nice to welcome Chad Ezel to the press box here. He's going to be one of our halftime guests, the Milan High School boys and girls golf coach. We're going to have him along with the Milan High School baseball coach, Taylor Patterson, at halftime, so don't miss that.
Summers with a shotgun formation, takes it, and then he fumbled it. Summers had it and was going to run it and loses it back to the 29-yard line. Line of scrimmage was the 26. It's back to the 29, a 3-yard loss. Now it's going to be 3rd down, about 9.
I think he might have been better off just handing it there to Carson.
Monte Thornton there to make this tackle. Sonny Johnson's helmet comes off. He'll have to come off. You think the golf coach could give me some help in my golf game? I need all the help.
We don't have enough time.
What?
They're just. I mean, we're only doing halftime here. Okay, we don't have that much time.
Are you saying it'd take longer than halftime? What a friend!
Do you think it'd take less than halftime?
What a friend you are.
Your friends tell you the truth, Sam. Okay.
3rd down, 9 for the Bulldogs. Back to more important things here. Shotgun for quarterback Summers, gives it to Carson Kelly right up the middle, 25, 24-yard line, gets some of that yardage back. You got to believe they're in the 4-down territory. 9 to Darius Brown on the stop for Chattanooga Prep. Carson Kelly, good hard running to the 24. It'll be 4th down, 4, or a long 3 as you look at it. 24-yard line, got to get just near the 20, just outside the 20-yard line. So 4-down territory. Carson Kelly remains in the game for Zach Summers.
Got clock ticks with just 2 minutes to go here till half. Bulldogs up 13-0, going left to right. 4th down, 3 to go. Bulldogs going to go for it.
Quarterback Summers going to keep it. I don't think he got it. Summers kept it. He faked the handoff. Another helmet comes off for Milan, and I think the Sentinels are going to turn Milan away again. So that fourth down stop brought to you by Jack Holland Marine Corps Detachment. Milan had to get to the 20-yard line. They're shy of that. It'll be 1st and 10, Chattanooga Prep.
Good job out of the defense there, Chattanooga Prep. Bulldogs had it 1st and 10 at their own, 30-yard, or at the Chattanooga Prep 30-yard line. Set up for good position, did not get any points out of it.
Let's be honest. It was 13-0, and Milan was going away with the ball game.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, Chattanooga Prep has stopped Milan time and time and time again. Milan not able to get anything going offensively after taking a quick 13-0 lead on their first two possessions.
Yeah, I think Coach Comer's going to have a lot to talk about, a lot to be maybe not pleased with at halftime that he's going to talk to the Bulldogs about. This might have been a game he was hoping to get several guys in, and he still might be able to, but right now, game's still in the balance of 13-0.
Aiden Jones, shotgun. He'll keep it the quarterback, keep it around the right side. He'll have out-break containment outside the 30, down the far sideline, out near the 40-yard line. The Bulldogs, they broke containment on Milan. The quarterback just a straight snap to him. He kept it around the right side. They sealed the inside of the Purple defense all the way out to the 40-yard line. What a run there by Aiden Jones. They've got some athletes. Jaden Pete from his plug linebacker position has to run him down. 1st and 10, Chattanooga Prep at their own 40-yard line. Shotgun formation, half back to the left shoulder. Takes it, coming this way. Bounce it outside. He'll be hit and then break a tackle out to the 45. They hit him at the 39-yard line. Marcarius Gardner, but he was able to run through an arm tackle of Milan. Carson Kelly finally there to put him down. They make 6 yards. They had nothing, and they make 6, maybe 7. They'll be second down, a long 3, out to the 46-yard line. So it's second down and 4, 46-yard line. You got to get to midfield. This Chattanooga Prep team doesn't quit.
Nope. And a minute to go here in the ball game, in the first half. Clock continues to run. Chattanooga Prep not in any hurry here. They don't have one timeout left. They do get the ball coming out of half, so it could be kind of a 2-for-1 possession here for them. Bulldogs defense got to stiffen up here.
Jones shotgun formation, single wide outs to both sides. Jones straight drop back, looking, sets the throw, being pursued. He's going to be hit as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. No, back to the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be a sack for the Milan defense. Aiden Jones, of his second down. That's going to be third down. Bar Smith, number 55, and 10, Ty Hollingsworth for the Bulldogs. It'll be third down 9, and a timeout. I believe I said earlier I thought it was their last timeout. That must be their last timeout there. A timeout for Chattanooga Prep. Bulldogs lead at 13-0 with less than a minute to go here in this first half here on the Victory 93.7.
Let your smile say it all at Elite Dental Care. Keep your nerves intact for the big game with Elite Dental Care's sedation dentistry options, ensuring comfort in your dental care. Leave with your smile shining brighter than the Friday night lights with same-day whitening treatments or veneers. Elite Dental Care. Our smiles say it all.
Back at Johnny Hill Stadium, 25 seconds to go here in this first half. This second quarter brought to you by Premier Dental. Scott Masson will have a halftime guest with you, some coaches from Milan of other sports he'll talk to at halftime. Milan leads it 13-0. Gary McElroy gave me an interesting stat. Chattanooga Prep won the single-A boys basketball in 2025 by 27 points. Won the state championship by 27 points. That's pretty good in basketball. We've noted that they are a great basketball school, but they've hung tough with Milan. Milan up 13-0 on the first two possessions, but Chattanooga Prep has just turned Milan away since then. Third down 9 for Chattanooga Prep back at the 41-yard line. Got to get to midfield for the first down. Chattanooga Prep call this timeout. Quarterback shotgun formation, straight drop back, looking to throw. Rush coming, going to step up, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield. Never could find anybody there. Beef Morris, number 44, lost his headgear, but he puts him down there. The quarterback, Aiden Jones, trying to step up in the pocket. But Beef Morris there, he likes to be called Beef Morris. It's a loss back to the 38. It'll be fourth down and 12 for Chattanooga Prep. They'll probably just let the clock expire. 11 seconds to go, and they'll wind the clock, and that'll probably be it for this first half. Second quarter brought to you by Premier Dental. Milan Bulldogs scored on their first two possessions, and that's where we're going to stand here at halftime with Milan leading 13-0. Coming up at halftime will be brought to you by Precision Auto Body and Mandy Pierce for Circuit Court Clerk. Back in a moment on the Victory 93.7.
Let your smile say it all at Elite Dental Care. Keep your nerves intact for the big game with Elite Dental Care's sedation dentistry options, ensuring comfort in your dental care. Leave with your smile shining brighter than the Friday night lights with same-day whitening treatments or veneers. Elite Dental Care. Our smiles say it all.
That you can count on. No matter the repair, Precision Auto Body will be here to help. Visit Precision Auto Body in Milan, Dyersburg, or Martin to have your vehicle handled with care. Online at precisionautobodytn.com. When it comes to auto body repair, trust the team that treats every vehicle like their own. Precision Auto Body, where quality meets care.
This is Mandy Pierce. For the past 9 years, I've had the privilege of serving you as your Deputy Circuit Court Clerk right here in Gibson County. Every day, I've worked alongside our judges, our attorneys, and our citizens to keep the courts running smoothly.
Bulldogs up 13-0 at halftime over Chattanooga Prep. The band is taking the field, going to perform their halftime show. And I'm Scott Massey here with a halftime guest, the Milan High School boys and girls golf coach, Coach Chad Ezel. Chad, thank you for stopping by today.
Thanks for inviting me.
Well, why don't you share with everybody kind of what's going on right now with both the golf teams and where they are in their seasons and kind of that.
Yeah, we are almost done with our season. We have
We have 2 matches left. Both are at home, and then Monday, a week from Monday, we play our district tournament. That'll be up in Sharon at Persimmon Hills Golf Course. Nice little place. So we're looking forward to that. That's where we are. We're kind of rounding third base on the golf season already.
All right.
Yeah.
So how many do you have on the boys and the girls? How many seniors? Kind of want to spotlight any of those?
Yeah, we've got 1 senior on the entire team, Tucker Malone. Tucker's played, I think he's played all 4 years, and shows up every day and works hard, and that's all you can ask for. We've got 2 juniors, my son, Easton, who's down there in a hot dog costume.
I did see someone in a hot dog costume. Didn't know that was him.
Probably could have picked a better day to do that. But he's a junior. Mia McAdams is a junior, and then we've got we're a pretty young team, and looks like we'll lose 1 senior, and I think we may get 4 or 5 freshmen.
Oh wow,
coming up next year. So I'm thinking the future is bright.
Yeah,
with the Bulldog golf team.
Well, good. And about the girls team, how are they doing?
Hey, girls team went to state last year as a team, and I think played pretty well at the state tournament. We lost 2 seniors who were girls, so that hurts us a little bit. We have 1 girl on the team, Aubrey Claire Malone, who was on the team last year, and so she's experienced the state tournament. She knows what it's like. She's improved, I think, this year, and so we're hoping that maybe we can make another run up to Sevierville and play some more state tournament golf this year.
There you go. Now, when you said the district tournament, so postseason starts a week from Monday.
Postseason starts a week from Monday.
So, kind of what does that postseason format look like for the golf?
It's a little confusing.
Okay.
So
I'm ready now.
Right,
take notes.
Yeah, take your notes here. So you have a district tournament, and we're in a pretty loaded district. With the TSSAA reclassifications, it got a lot harder for us.
Okay.
So we're in a really loaded district with some really, really experienced and really good golf teams. So out of the district tournament, the top 3 teams advance to the region, and outside of those 3 teams, the top 5 individuals advance.
Okay.
So last year, that's boys and girls. And so last year we had our boys team did not advance, but we had 1 boy individual advance to the region, and our girls team 1 district and then won the region. Once you get to the region, only the winning team advances to the state tournament, but 3 individuals outside of that winning team advance, and so that's how that'll play out. We play district week from Monday, and then the region is the following Monday.
Gotcha. Well, is there anything else that you'd like to share about the golf team to let people know, maybe how they can support and what they can do?
Yeah, I have been shocked. This is my 2nd year, and I've been shocked both years that we ask for support because whatever we spend in golf is what we've got to raise, and it is not an inexpensive sport to play. And so when we send out letters or ask the community to get involved in supporting our golf team, man, it's amazing every year how much support this town gives their athletics. The big ones that everybody sees, football, and even the golf team. We're a small team, but it still takes quite a bit of money to run the golf program. But this community supports us, and I would like to just say thank you to everybody for doing that.
Well, thank you for taking the time, Chad. I appreciate it. Good to see you today, coming out here on a Saturday afternoon. I think when I talked to you yesterday or texted you, said didn't know if you're going to make it out here because of a baseball practice, but we're glad you did.
This was a great reason to wrap up baseball practice a little early today. Yeah.
Well, good deal. Well, Chad, thank you for stopping by, and thank you for all that you do for the Milan High School for the boys and girls golf team. And we're going to take a break here on the Victory 93.7. When we come back, we'll have Milan High School baseball head coach Taylor Patterson. Back at Johnny Hill Stadium here, Bulldogs up 13-0 here at halftime. Got about 7 minutes to go left until halftime is over. Just joined by head coach Chad Ezel just a moment ago of the Milan High School boys and girls golf team. Now I'm joined by Milan High School baseball head coach Taylor Patterson. Taylor, thanks for stopping by.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. It's always a pleasure.
So, what's going on with the Bulldog baseball team?
Well, we're in the process of our off season right now, fall workouts, weightlifting. Here in about 4 weeks, we'll start bullpens, light bullpens, 10 to 15 pitches. Then we'll, use that progression going into December, January to amp those numbers up a little bit more. Really excited now with our partnership with Rapsodo, so really excited to see what our numbers are really going to be this year. Of course, Coach Rogers being who he is with IT, he is loving it right now, and our kids are too. They're eating it up. But as for the fall, we're killing the weight room right now. We're seeing a lot of good gains. Coach Brandley Brasher, that was with us last year, put a really good workout plan for us this fall. So he took the reins on that, and I couldn't be any more excited about it.
So just talk a little bit about how last year went. I know last year was your first season as the head coach. Kind of how did it go? What are some things you learned, things you might want to maybe change for this year, or just tell us about that first season?
Yeah, so last year we had a brutal start, 2-11, first 13 games of the season. We went 2-11, and then played a team out of Alabama that came up and played us on their spring break, and that was kind of the pivotal point for us. Plus, we had a really tough schedule. I mean, we put USJ on there twice, Covington, Mumford, a lot of big schools, Dyersburg twice. We had some good teams, good quality opponents. And I told our guys, believe in it, because whenever we get to the postseason, it's going to make or break us. And, after we had that little pivotal point win right there to go 3-11, we ended up 18-18, one game short of the state tournament. We battled a lot of injuries last year. There was a point in time where we only had 9 healthy guys, and, we were having to pitch, my man John Nelson as a freshman in the Westview game, and he did great, by the way. So it's, just the unexpected turn there of all those injuries that we had to battle last year, and then, right there, what we overcome adversity-wise last season to this season. Going into this season, though, we've got 9 seniors, and they're solid, great kids, all smart, all good grades. Got a few out here playing football right now that I love watching them play. They're just dogs on the football field, and same as the baseball field. They're dogs on the baseball field too. But we got 2 juniors, Zach Fowler and Jaden Moore as juniors, the Lonesome Juniors. Really excited about Zach Fowler. He came in this year. We're really excited about him. J-Bay, he's going to be good for us on the mound. He's going to be really good for us up the middle. Sophomore-wise, we picked up 4 new sophomores this year. Really excited about those guys. And then we've got 4 freshmen this year, too. We're trying really hard to get that development going early and trying to have a JV. Right now we got 20 JV games scheduled for, development. So we're trying to really, develop for the future.
Yeah. Like I said, with last year with having the problem of staying healthy and not having a lot of guys on roster, you don't get that development in the JV games. Probably didn't play hardly any, if any, last year.
We played, I think, 2 JV games, maybe, and that might be a stretch. But, we didn't really get to develop those guys like we wanted to, and the only development they got was in practice. This year they're going to get a lot more game reps, JV and varsity level. I mean, we got, like I told my seniors, and I'm pretty transparent with the seniors and everybody on our team. Nobody's safe, and this is what I love about this year is that we've got 21 on the roster compared to, we had 16 last year, 9 were healthy. You look to your right and left last year, and there was nobody there to make you compete for a spot in practice. This year, we've got 3 or 4 guys at every position. This is what's going to be fun about this year: the competitiveness at practice, the the overall grit, and who's willing to take something from somebody without hurting feelings. And that's what Coach Rogers uses the analogy a lot of. We want guys drinking from the water hose. And I love that. And we've got that with these guys, and great group of seniors. Couldn't ask for a better group of seniors.
Yeah. Now talk about a little bit. You are going to be in a new district this year, coming in the spring. So tell everybody a little bit about that.
Really tough district. You think about you think about the district we were in last year, good district, tough district with Peabody, Gibson County, and Westview and everybody. But now this year it's only a 4-team district with us, Huntington, Waverly, and Camden. And Waverly's always really good. Camden, they're going to be good. Huntington is always who they are. Coach Eubanks, I think the world of Coach Eubanks. I think I idolize him coaching. He's a really good guy, so they're always going to be good. I actually played college ball with a guy that's at Waverly. He's a good coach, too. From there, region-wise, it's not going to be a cakewalk either. Region-wise, you go to Stewart County or East Hickman, Hickman County, Harpeth, and then if you advance from there, then you got to go through either Lewis County, Loretto, or Summertown. So it's going to be, it's going to be a tough road. These guys are ready for it mentality-wise. Whenever Coach Scott, our runner-up year, we had to go through Loretto too. So these guys have been there before. The senior class has got a lot to prove. State runner-up, state tournament as a sophomore, 1 game short as a junior. They've got nothing else to prove besides winning that gold trophy, and that's what they're going for.
Yeah. Well, talk about, I think the last question here. I think you got some fundraisers coming up, maybe some ways for the community to help support the baseball team. Just kind of
absolutely, yeah. We've got a golf tournament coming up the 27th of September. Most people being Tennessee fans, you can overlook the Mississippi State Bulldogs, my Maroon Bulldogs, but that might be a game that we might want to look closer at. But we plan on having the golf tournament September 27th. It's at 2:00, shotgun start. A lot of cool things going on there. We got, on the par fives, you got to throw up a golf ball and hit it with a baseball bat, like you're in the backyard, bringing out that. We got a putting contest. We got a timed par 3. It's just a bunch of fun. There's going to be food, door prizes, all kind of stuff. And then from there, in October, we got our annual Boston Butt. So be on the lookout for some tickets on that.
All right. Well, sounds good. Well, Taylor, thank you for stopping by here. Thank you for talking with us.
Yes, sir.
And we'll be looking forward to the Bulldog baseball season coming up here in the spring, and y'all be on the lookout for the fundraisers. We've got, looks like the time's about to expire on halftime, but neither team is out here yet. So we're going to go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we'll come back with stats for the first half and get ready for the second half.
Are you Let your smile say it all at Elite Dental Care. Keep your nerves intact for the big game with Elite Dental Care's sedation dentistry options, ensuring comfort in your dental care. Leave with your smile shining brighter than the Friday night lights with same-day whitening treatments or veneers. Elite Dental Care. Our smiles say it all.
Dirt, gravel, and bush hogging. Also, we offer track hoe and demolition work. At Guy Farms, we can build or we can freshen up your existing driveway. We also give free estimates on all jobs. You can contact us at 7.
Back at Johnny Hill Stadium, halftime. Milan Bulldogs lead it 13-0. started off the game extremely well. First two possessions, 2 scores, 1 extra point, 13-0, but Chattanooga Prep shut Milan down since then. Scott, you got stats from the first half.
Yeah, thank you once again to Casey Moore for the stats. First half for Chattanooga Prep, they were 1 for 3 passing the ball for 3 yards and an interception. Running the ball, they ran it 13 times for 62 yards as a team. Milan in the first half, Zach Summers 2 of 3, 57 yards and a touchdown. Running the ball, Jaden Pete, he had 6 carries for 37 yards. Carson Kelly had 8 carries for 39 yards. Summers, 8 carries for 31 yards. You had Jay Donaldson had 1 rush for 8 yards. Terrence Moses, 1 rush for 5 yards. Bulldogs ran it 24 times for 120 yards. And like I said, Summers, 57 yards passing, so they had a total of 177 yards total offense in that first half.
Be anxious to see changes that Coach Comer and his staff make at halftime. You know, they've got to be disappointed. They're up 13-0. Looks like they're going to run away with it. But yet Chattanooga Prep kind of put the brakes on, did a good job. Got to give them some credit. Chattanooga Prep, the deepest penetration was to the Milan, about the 40, inside the 40 when they fumbled it. Milan got it at the 35. That's their deepest penetration of the game. So you want to see what you'll see different, Scott, out of Milan in the second half. They kind of, if I may say, kind of flat, if you will, in that second quarter after they got up 13-0. Speaking of, Bulldogs of Georgia just kicked a field goal, and they're within, it's 21-17, Tennessee late, 1:42 to go in that first half. More points scored in that first half than I thought maybe would be scored in the game, but you got to look at the high-powered offense of Tennessee, and they're handling Georgia pretty well. Bulldogs are taking the field. The Sentinels of Chattanooga Prep are going right to left. They're going to receive. They won the toss, deferred to the second half. And thanks so much to our halftime guests, Chad Eazell and Mr. Coach Patterson. Man, I'm so old. I remember Coach Patterson was a child hanging around the baseball program when his dad, Scott, was a baseball coach, you know. Now he's a coach. Good, not alive. Doing a great job, Coach Patterson with the Milan Bulldog baseball program. Got a lot of big promotions coming up for them. This third quarter brought to you by Clemmy's Auto Repair. Kick brought to you by Trimmer's Auto Body. As 31 from Milan, Eddie Pennington will kick on the far hash, kick it across this way, be fielded at the 21. He'll come across the 25-yard line, then go far side across the way, be spun down from behind by Jaden Pete, number 5. Number 4, the ball carrier for Chattanooga Prep. Chattanooga Prep comes in 1-2 on the year. They lost to Meigs County, and Boyd Buchanan defeated Hickson last week, 33-26 of Coach Dean Binks of Chattanooga Prep, a relatively new school. They won the single-A TWSAA Boys Basketball Championship last year by 27 points. They're strong in basketball. So Chattanooga Preparatory School, they'll take it 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Their backfield's been pretty much Aiden Jones and Marquise Gardner. They flip-flop with the quarterback and running back. Jones is the quarterback on this set, with Gardner the running back. Shotgun, snap, straight drop back, looking, going to swing it to Gardner in the flat. Jaden Pete there. He gets around Pete and then comes up as Ty Hollingsworth comes up to make the tackle on Marquise Gardner. Good run, good move there by Marquise Gardner to get around Jaden Pete. They'll put it out to the line of scrimmage of the 30. They'll put it at the 32, a little swing pass out of the backfield. But good job by Hollingsworth to come up and make the tackle for only a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, it's just like you said, a little swing pass. They're just trying to get the ball to Gardner in as many ways as they can. Like I said before, he's their playmaker here. So good move there by him once he caught it to avoid the tackle from Pete, but Hollingsworth there to clean it up for only a gain of 2.
So here's Jones in the backfield. Got 2 backs in there this time. Got 0 to his right shoulder. Gardner, number 2, to his left shoulder. High snap, pull down. Gardner will have it. He'll have outside the right tackle. Break a tackle across the 40. Across midfield. He could go 40, 35, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Line of scrimmage, the 32-yard line. He takes it 68 yards for the Sentinels' first touchdown, and all of a sudden, Chattanooga Prep is back in the ball game. They give it to Gardner, and he's around right tackle, bounced it outside, takes it 68 yards for the Chattanooga Prep touchdown.
Yeah, it looks like we had a couple of chances to make the tackle there after a short game, but he just broke through, and once he got into the open space, he was gone. He had the speed to just outrun everybody. Touchdown there for Chattanooga Prep with 10:45 to go here in the third quarter.
Extra point attempt coming, number 42, Amante Thornton, big linebacker. Running back is their kicker. Snap is there, puts down, kick is in the air, and it is
no good.
No good.
Hit the post.
13-6, hit the post. 13-6, Milan leads it, and Chattanooga scores on their opening possession of the second half. We got a game. Don't go anywhere. Back in a moment on the Victory 93-7.
At Precision Auto Body, we take pride in being West Tennessee's trusted collision repair experts. From detailed repairs to flawless finishes, we bring your vehicle back to life with precision and care. We know the roads can bring unexpected challenges. Whether it's a minor scrape or major collision, our team is ready to get you back on the road safely and efficiently. With convenient locations in Milan, Martin, and Dyersburg, we're always nearby when you need us most. Make sure to tell your insurance Precision Auto Body.
Back early in the third quarter, brought to you by Clemmy's Auto Repair. Chattanooga Prep won the toss, deferred to the second half. Milan went out to a quick early 13-0 lead in the first quarter, but that's where we stood at halftime. The Chattanooga Prep takes the opening kickoff of the second half. On their second play, Gardner takes it 68 yards for the touchdown. Kick was no good. We're at 13-6, so we got a game for you. Don't go anywhere. Kick from Chattanooga Prep on the far hash across the way. He'll drive it to the middle of the field. Jaden Peak drops it at the 15-yard line. Sonny Johnson will go back and pick it up. He'll come across the 15 and then try to reverse his field. He's going to be hit back at the 10-yard line, still trying to come this way. And he got all the way to 15, went backwards, and he's back inside the 10-yard line. Jaden Peak literally dropped the ball on the return. Sonny Johnson went back and got it, but he's tackled back inside the 10. He had forward progress to the 15, but tried to reverse his field, and he's back inside the 10. And number 21 for the Chattanooga Prep team is injured, maybe a cramp, I'm not sure.
I think it's a cramp. Hopefully it's just a cramp for them.
So just combobulation there for Milan on the return there. Pete that came up to catch the ball and dropped it. Went back to get it. Sonny Johnson finally got it and brought it upfield, tried to reverse his field from the 15, and he's hit back inside the 10-yard line. So Milan going to be backed up as they deal with a player, number 21, Quantarius Mitchell. Looks like he has a cramp. They're dealing with him down about the 10-yard line. It's Tennessee leading Georgia 21-17, 27 seconds to go in the first half of that one at Milan Stadium.
Yeah, it looks like, and we talked about this a while ago off air, but it looks like Milan, they're just flat. They're not playing with much enthusiasm, with much energy right now, and it's costing them. Chattanooga Prep is good enough to make it hurt if you're not coming out prepared for that.
Only 28 players on the Chattanooga Prep roster. We talked about that in the pregame, the Newell Heating and Air pregame. 7 seniors, 5 juniors, 3 sophomores, and 13 freshmen, and they play some of those freshmen as well. 21 tried to get up, and then he started cramping up again, and he's agonizing on the field. And they're still dealing with him down on the 10-yard line as he takes his helmet off and throws it away. I know that feeling. That's a tough feeling when you get those cramps, and he's able to limp off now, number 21. So hopefully he's going to be all right. Quantarius Mitchell for the Chattanooga Prep Sentinels. So Bulldogs will have it first down inside their own 10-yard line. They put it, nose of the football, out to the 9-yard line. Bulldogs going left to right here in this third quarter with their backs to the scoreboard and the chow wagon side.
All right, Carson Kelly in at tailback for the Bulldogs here. They'll have it first and 10 at their own 9-yard line going left to right.
Zach Summer shotgun. Carson Kelly to his right shoulder. 3 receivers to the left, the wide side of the field. They give it to Carson Kelly. Got a running room across the 10, out to the 15, stumbling forward to the 19-yard line goes Carson Kelly. May have his first down. Good job. They do move the chains. It'll be first and 10. S&S Insurance, first down for Carson Kelly. Boy, he took it to the left. You could see that hole. He cut back this way, made good yardage. Just 10.5 yardage there, made the first down.
10:20 to go here in the first quarter. In the third quarter, the clock ticks down. Bulldogs only up 13-6 here.
Bulldogs break the line of scrimmage. Big number 55 over center. Briar Smith leads them out. Carson Kelly, right side of quarterback Zach Summers in the shotgun. Bring Terrence Moses in motion, left to right. Turn, give it to Carson Kelly. Hit at the line of scrimmage. He'll have the 20, and that'll be all. Maybe a 1-yard pickup. Second down and 9. Tackle made by 55. Brandon Shelton, the freshman, big number 55. Wow, great size, and he's only a freshman. Manny Pittman, 87, the sophomore tight end. 44, Beef Morris comes in. Sonny Johnson, number 1, comes in. Second down about, scoreboard says 8. Second down, 8. Again, hats off to the Milan fans who turned out today in this heat. With Tennessee being on TV, still a lot of great turnout for the Milan fans here today. Zach Summers shotgun formation. Carson Kelly snaps on the ground. Summers picks it up, looking. Now he's going to try to run. He'll break outside the 20-yard line, make a move. He's outside the 25, outside the 30, outside the 35, outside the 40, and out of bounds goes Zach Summers. They had him hemmed up in the backfield, but he was able to break loose. What a great elusive run by the quarterback, Zach Summers. Line of scrimmage was the 26-yard line, and he brings it all the way out across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Milan was backed up inside the own 10 there to start this drive, but good job by Zach Summers. He couldn't find anybody open, stepped up in the pocket and inside to take off, and rightfully so. He's out to the 41-yard line. Jaden Peete coming in for Carson Kelly.
That's going to be S&S Insurance first down. Like you said, the snap was low. We've had a couple of low snaps here. It kind of threw off the play. Summers dropped back to pass, didn't find anybody open. Ran it, made a good run. S&S Insurance first down.
Twin receivers both sides. Terrence Moses comes in motion. Give it to Jaden Peete. Now quarterback Summers going to keep it inside the 45. Down near the 40-yard line goes quarterback Zach Summers. Did a great job. Fake this old announcer off. I thought Pete had it, but it was Summers who kept it. And he's over right tackle and into the Sentinel territory down to about the 42-yard line. First and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Sentinel 42-yard line. Tackled by Cedric Balding from his defensive back position.
That's going to be another S&S Insurance first down. Mason Allen, his helmet came off there, so number 79, Montrez Howard, going to come in probably just for one play here. But good back-to-back runs there by Summers to get good yardage for the Bulldogs. Let's see what we can do here. First and 10 now in the Chattanooga Prep side of the field, going left to right. 7:50 to go here in the third quarter.
Here's the ball right up the middle, handoff there, and Jaden Peete takes it all the way to the 35-yard line, number 5 for the Milan Bulldogs. It'll be a good first down yardage there for Jaden Peete, number 5. Excuse me.
Good first down pickup there for the Bulldogs. That's something we haven't had in a while.
Yeah, early on the running game was struggling, and Pete showed some good yardage there. Pickup of 6, second down 4, ball at the Sentinel 36-yard line. Can the Bulldogs answer the touchdown of Chattanooga Prep, who started this second half with a touchdown for them, their first of the day? Shotgun for Summers. Bring Moses in motion, left to right. Movement on the right side of the Milan Bulldog offensive line.
It's going to be number 71, Jacoby Wilkes, who's in there for Lincoln Real. It's going to be second down and 9 after that S&S Insurance penalty. Don't be penalized for having the wrong insurance. Call S&S Insurance at 686-8334.
So Bulldogs had it second and 4. Now it's second and 9. Back at the Sentinel 42-yard line. Bulldogs going left to right here in this third quarter. Brought to you by Clinty's Auto Repair. Milan, they're all purple, home purple, and the Sentinels in navy pants, white jerseys, and dark navy numerals and headgears. Second and 9, Milan. Summers, Zach Summers, shotgun formation, brings Terrence Moses in motion. They'll give it to him. He'll cut it upfield to 40, 35, down near to 30, spin out of a tackle. They're still driving as Terrence Moses takes the handoff, coming right to left in motion. He'll be driven out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Goes number 4. Terrence Moses was a slot man on the right side. He goes in motion. They snap it to a quarterback, Summers, and he pitches it to Moses. He turned the corner to 40. He's inside the 30-yard line, down to the 29-yard line. Good play there by Terrence Moses. You know, he came in last week against Huntington as the third running back and had a really good ball game late in the ball game there, Scott.
And on that particular play right there, Pete wound up being the lead blocker, and he just completely annihilated that first guy there to spring Moses for that big, long run.
Summer shotgun formation, gives it to Jaden Peete. Running room, turning, 25, 20, 15, spins out of a tackle down to the 10. That's the Jaden Peete we know. Hit at the line of scrimmage and just kept breaking tackles down outside the 10-yard line, inside that Summit Management red zone. And he's outside the 10. It'll be first and 10 for Milan. See where they put it down. Yeah, just outside the 10. So Milan can get a first down at the 1-yard line. Another S&S Insurance first down in this third quarter, brought to you by Clemmy's Auto Repair.
We're at 6 minutes to go here as the clock ticks down in the third quarter. Bulldogs up 13-6, but they are driving, like you said, just outside the 10-yard line. First and 10 for the Bulldogs. Pete still in at tailback. Moses coming in. Looks like we got 4 receivers set here. Pete right beside Summers in shotgun.
Twin receivers, both sides, wide side of the field, all right. Give it to Pete, inside the 10, inside the 5. You know what he did. He took it 11 yards for the Bulldog touchdown. That's Chapel Hill touchdown. Thanks for Chapel Hill sponsoring that Bulldog touchdown by Jaden Pete. 11 yards. Pete takes it, just kept bouncing off the tackle at the 11-yard line and just lumbers into the end zone, almost untouched. 11 yards for Jaden Pete for the Bulldog touchdown. Bulldogs ups their lead with 5:30 to go here in the third quarter, 19-6. Bulldogs lead it here late in the third quarter. This extra point attempt coming from Trimmer's Auto Body. Aiden Pennington, the kicker, number 31 for the Bulldogs. Snap, placed down, kick in the air. Looks good for me, and it is. That's good. Milan 20, Chattanooga Prep 6, 5:30 to go in the third quarter on the victory, 93-7.
Since 1967, Quality Fence Company in Milan has been offering the West Tennessee community quality and affordable fences. Quality Fence Company will customize wood, vinyl, aluminum chain link, or ornamental wrought iron fences specifically to the customer's needs or wants. For your next fence installation or repair, consider your friends at Quality Fence Company. Visit them on Facebook at Quality Fence Company or call 731-783-3555. Quality Fence Company, serving all of West Tennessee. Online at qualityfencejackson.com.
Back at Johnny Hill Stadium, Chattanooga Prep scores on their first possession to start the third quarter, but the Bulldog answered. Had to start inside their own 10-yard line after a mishandled kickoff, but Bulldogs march it down the field and take it 92 yards. Jaden Pete, the final 11 yards, the kick was good from Pennington. Now Bulldogs is up their lead 20-13 over the Chattanooga Prep Sentinels. The officials have already put the ball down to be kicked, and the Bulldogs are just now getting on the field.
Well, I only count 10 out there right now for Milan. So let's just say, Sonny Johnson's going to run out there.
Milan may get a delay of game penalty. They placed the ball down, and officials went over and took their spot.
There's 10 seconds to go on the play clock, and we're just now putting it on the tee.
I'm not sure that the kicker realizes that the urgency here, down to 5, 4, got to hurry and kick it. I'm sure he's going to get off. 2, 1.
All right, they let it go.
And they get it go, and they kick it to the 30. He'll pick it up at the 35. Number 5, the return man for Chattanooga Prep. He's out to the 40, maybe the 41-yard line. Goes Jatari Davis, return man. A short kick there. Really, the clock expired. They could have called a delay of game there against Milan, but they let it go. But yet Chattanooga gets good field position. The officials put the ball down on the field, went to their positions, and the clock was running. And Milan was just then getting on the field. You can see Coach Comer and the staff hurrying and yelling and jumping over here, but they finally got it off, but it could have called a delay of game against Milan. But Chattanooga Prep, all of that gets good field position at their own 41-yard line, going right to left here in this third quarter. 5:21 to go in this third quarter, brought to you by Clemmy's Auto Repair. Shotgun formation for the quarterback. Gardner will be there in quarterback, halfback to his right shoulder, twin receivers to the left. Gardner going to keep it, going to run it across the right side. He's got running room outside, down the far sideline. He could score down the far sideline. He'll hesitate and be pulled down from behind all the way down to the 10-yard line. Ty Hollingsworth runs him down from behind. This is a simple snap it to the quarterback, run around the right side, and there was nobody from the purple team there. He took it all the way from the 41 to the 10-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. I put it at the 11 for Chattanooga Prep, and they just sealed the inside of the defense from Milan. Inside that Summit Management red zone. Gardner takes the snap, hands it to his running back. He'll take it up the middle.
Big
Number
CT
0,
there.
big CT puts him down. Big number 70 from Milan. Puts him down 0. That's Cedric Baldwin on the ball carrier there. They give him the 10-yard line. It'll be a 1-yard pickup. It'll be second down.
Moved it just inside 10.
So they can get a first down, I think, at the 1-yard line.
Bulldogs up 20-6 here with 4:40 to go as the clock ticks down in the third quarter. Chattanooga Prep knocking on the door again. They've got inside the Bulldogs 10. Second down, 8 to go from the 9-yard line.
Garner shotgun formation. Twin receivers to the left. Garner going to keep it. Try to go off tackle. Upended at the line of scrimmage. He's still fighting. And there's Terrence Moses and company to drive him back along with 55 for the Milan Bulldogs. Briar Smith to drive him back. Good job. Good hard running there by Gardner trying to make something out of nothing over right tackle. But the Bulldogs were great inside-out pursuit there, led by Terrence Moses and Briar Smith and several other purple tacklers there. And they put him back outside the 10-yard line, so it's a loss of a 1. It'll be 3rd down and 9 to go for the first down, and get a first down at the 1.
On that play right there, they just ran the same direct snap to Gardner. He took it around right in. Jaden Pete was the first one to meet him there, and then the host of the Bulldogs came to clean it up. 3rd down, 9 to go from the 10-yard line. 3:30 to go here in the 3rd.
Aiden Jones in the shotgun, number 1. And flag on the play. A delay a game against Chattanooga Prep. They've got it 3rd down at the 11, and they get a delay a game. And that'd have to be on the coaches there for not getting the play going. And so they'll march them back to the 15-yard line. So it's 3rd down. Got to get to the 1 for a first down. So it's 3rd and 14 as the coaches for Chattanooga Prep, led by head coach Dean Binks, giving the play to the team across the way. That's a tough call there.
Yeah, it looks like, with the way we've seen their kicking, this is 4-down territory for them.
Number 1, Aiden Jones, shotgun formation, Gardner to his shoulder. Jones back to pass, looking, sprinting to his right. Got running room over there, throws to the middle of the field. Had a man open in the end zone. Number 6 was open there, Kentrell Watkins, but number 1, Aiden Jones, overthrew him, so it'll be 4th down at the 15-yard line. He had him open across the middle of the end zone there, but he was incomplete.
All right, going to bring up a big 4th down here for Chattanooga Prep. 4th down, 14 to go from the 15-yard line. 3:04 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Bulldogs up 20-6.
And the Bulldog defense turn them away on 4th down. 4th down at the 15. Got to get to the 1 for the first down. This 3rd quarter brought to you by Clinty's Auto Repair. Jones in their quarterback, Aiden Jones. Snap, straight drop back, looking, going fade route across the way. Got a man there, but it is out of bounds. Intended for Marquise Gardner over there at the corner of the end zone inside the pylon, but he threw it out of bounds there. Sonny Johnson and Terrence Moses in good field position. So the Bulldog defense turns them away. A 4th down stop brought to you by Jack Hollow Marine Corps Detachment, and the Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line. Good job by the defensive Bulldogs.
Yeah, after that big long run there by Gardner, the Bulldogs defense really just bowed their neck there. Didn't allow any more yards. Good 4th down stop there. Looks like the Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Exactly 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Bulldogs up 20-6, and they're going left to right. Carson Kelly in at tailback.
Zach Summers, shotgun. Kelly to his left shoulder. Twin receivers right. Single wide out to the left, the short side of the field. Fake it to Carson Kelly, and Summers going to keep it to quarterback. He'll fake it to Carson Kelly coming around the right, and then Summers keeps it off his backside, up in the middle, and C.T. Townsend, number 70, is rolling on the field down about the 14-yard line. Big number 70,
C.T. Williamson.
C.T. Williamson plays both sides of the ball. He's a big one, big number 70, the largest player that Milan has, and another 2 players for Chattanooga Prep cramping down below. So we'll take a timeout here. Bulldogs lead it 20-6. Back in a moment on the Victory 93.7.
Hi,
Since 1967, Quality Fence Company in Milan has been offering the West Tennessee community quality and affordable fences. Quality Fence Company will customize wood, vinyl, aluminum chain link, or ornamental wrought iron fences specifically to the customer's needs or wants. For your next fence installation or repair, consider your friends at Quality Fence Company. Visit them on Facebook at Quality Fence Company or call 731-783-3555. Quality Fence Company, serving all of West Tennessee. Online at qualityfencejackson.com.
Chattanooga, Tennessee. Bulldogs led it 13-0, but on the second half, start the second half, the Sentinels took the opening second half kick and took, after a couple of plays, a long touchdown run for them, and they made it 13-6. But the Bulldog answered with a 92-yard drive. Jade Peak took it in from 11 yards out. The kick was good from Aiden Pennington, and the Bulldogs now lead it 20-6 over the Chattanooga Prep Sentinels. Some injured players, C.T. Williamson, big number 70, limping off on his own power. But he's a load. He's a big fella.
Yeah, and for him, he's kind of jogging off here. Good to see him
And a couple of Chattanooga Prep players are cramping up, and they're out now. They made it off. Sonny Johnson wide left. Number 7 for Bulldogs, Jaden Cole, wide to the right. Shotgun formation. Carson Kelly, the halfback, to the left shoulder of Zach Summers in the shotgun. Takes it, gives it to Carson Kelly, over right guard, spinning across the 25, out near the across the 20, out near the 25-yard line. Goes Carson Kelly, going to be close to his first down. Wait to see what they do move the change. It's 1st and 10 Milan out near the 25-yard line. So Milan started this deep in their own territory, but now they get it out across the 25. Nose of the football to the 26-yard line. Number 11 for Milan. That's Jay Donaldson, comes in replacing Manny Pittman. Number 9 for Milan. That's Tavon Harrell, comes in for big beef Lucas Morris.
That's going to be an S&S Insurance first down. Bulldogs going to have it 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line, going left to right. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Bulldogs up 20-6.
Summer shotgun. Carson Kelly, the running back, to his right shoulder. Quarterback gives it to Kelly. He's hit shy of the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nothing. The white jerseys overcame the purple jerseys on that one, and they hit Carson Kelly in the backfield. 55, Brandon Shelton, another freshman that starts for them, hits him in the backfield and puts him nice shy of the line of scrimmage. A two-yard loss there, 2nd down 12. Manny Pittman, that sophomore tight end, big number 87. He's a big target, and good to see him back in the ball. He was open earlier in the game, but Summers couldn't find him, but he was open down the middle of the field. 2nd and 12, Milan at their own 24-yard line. Bulldogs lead 20-6 here in the third quarter. Sam McElroy, Scott Massey with you here on the Victory 93.7. Shotgun formation for Summers. Brings the slot man in motion. They'll give it to him, going right to left. He'll turn it upfield, across the 25, out to the 30, to the 31-yard line, or flag down.
Yeah, Jay Donaldson took that handoff there. Pete, once again, being the lead blocker, but it looks like there's going to be a hold on the Bulldogs there. That's going to negate their gain. So an S&S Insurance penalty, don't be penalized for having the wrong insurance. Call S&S Insurance at 686-8334.
I'm not disagreeing with the flag, but the flag was thrown 5 yards behind the play, so it really didn't aid the gain that Milan had. So it'll be a step-off holding against Milan. I put it back, stepping it inside the 20, 19, 18, 18-yard line. 2nd down at the 18, got to get all the way out to the 36-yard line. And we talked about in this season, these 3 games, penalties, what they've done to Milan. That first game, the celebration penalties, and then mistakes that would just kill a drive. And here we're seeing that again. Can Milan come out of that 2nd down at the 18-yard line? Got to get all the way to the 36-yard line. I think that's 18 yards.
Okay.
That's pretty good math, isn't it?
That's pretty good math.
Shotgun formation.
Summers
keeps it right up the middle, fakes it to Jaden Pete out to the 25-yard line, gets some of that yardage back. It'll be 3rd down, about 11 for Milan. 42 for Monte Thornton on the tackle, and he's down on the field as well. A lot of players cramping up here in this heat today. We're late in the third quarter with Milan leading 20-6 over the Chattanooga Prep Sentinels. So we got an injured player on the field, so we'll take a break. Back in a moment on the Victory 93.7.
Hello, Gibson County.
Substance abuse is never the answer. It's time to make healthy choices. Push yourself to new limits. Let your talents soar. Find solace in the rhythm of music and life. Strengthen your body and mind. Explore new worlds through imagination. Unleash your creativity. Lean on a good friend that you can trust. For tips on how to make healthy choices, call the Obion or Weakley County Prevention Coalitions or visit their websites.
This time out brought to you by Security Bank and Trust. The Bulldogs lead it here in the third quarter, 20-6 over the Chattanooga Prep Sentinels. Again, playing on Saturday afternoon. Chattanooga Prep making the long trip across the state. They requested the Saturday game because of their travel, and the Bulldog leadership administration able to grant their request. And they've still got a long trip after this, all the way back to Chattanooga. Again, Chattanooga Prep has been noted in TSSAA sports. They won the single-A basketball last year by 27 points, so they've got a great sports program.
So that's going to tick down the end of the third quarter there. Bulldogs up 20-6.
Well, this third quarter has been brought to you by Clinty's Auto Repair. We'll come back with the fourth quarter brought to you by McDonald's of Medina and Humboldt. Back to start the fourth quarter on the Victory 93.7.
Substance abuse is never the answer. It's time to make healthy choices. Push yourself to new limits. Let your talents soar. Find solace in the rhythm of music and life. Strengthen your body and mind. Explore new worlds through imagination. Unleash your creativity. Lean on a good friend that you can trust. For tips on how to make healthy choices, call the Obion or Weakley County Prevention Coalitions or visit their websites.
Start the fourth quarter here. Fourth quarter brought to you by McDonald's of Medina and Humboldt. How about dinner tonight, snack tonight, something good to eat? They got it. McDonald's of Medina and Humboldt. Now, the last few weeks, the games have gone so late here, I was not able to go by McDonald's because they were closed. Will not be the case today. They will be open for this announcer to stop by. Milan, shotgun formation, 3rd down 11. Summers sprinting to his right, looking to throw, and he's going to turn it upfield, cross the 30, out to the 32, maybe the 33-yard line, but shy of that first down. Just didn't have the protection he needed and sprinted around the right side, out to the 34. It's going to be 4th down Milan. We got a flag in the backfield may come back against Milan.
Yeah, they called a hold on Milan. Looks like Chattanooga Prep is going to take the penalty. Even though the Bulldogs were short of the first down there, they're going to take the 10-yard penalty, the holding. It's an S&S insurance penalty. Don't be penalized for having the wrong insurance. Call S&S Insurance, 686-8334. Bulldogs will have it 3rd down, about, what's that, Sam? 18? Chow wagon from their own 16-yard line. Going right to left, 11:40 to go here.
Once again, when we talk about final stats, the Bulldogs lead in yards and penalties. Something they've got to cut out when they get in some tighter ball games, when you get a drive stop because of penalties. 3rd down, 18 from Island, inside their own 20-yard line, just outside the 15-yard line. Shotgun for Summers. Zach Summers. Carson Kelly, now it's Jaden Pete in there as the running back position. Got 3 receivers to the left. They give it to Pete. He's coming up the middle, and he's up in it. That's some running room there, and he's up in it out to 20-yard line. It'll be 4th down and Milan to send their punt team in as we start the fourth quarter. Milan leading 20-6. Don't go anywhere. We'll have our post-game show tonight, sponsored by Gene Langley Ford, our interview with Coach Wade Comer, and possibly our player of the game interview. We've talked to Coach Comer about the possibility of doing that. He's agreed to do that, so we'll pick our player of the game and see if we can get a word with the player of the game down on the field as well.
That's our premier dental star of the game that we'll be talking to.
So Zach Summers, the quarterback's also the punter, stands about inside his 10-yard line. The return man for Chattanooga Prep stands at his own 40-yard line. So Summers, the kick out of the shot of his end zone. End-over-end kick, hit inside the 50, inside the 45, rolls inside the 40, and Milan will down it at the 38-yard line. So the Sentinels will have good field position, 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line, going left to right here in this fourth quarter, brought to you by McDonald's of Medina and Humboldt. When are they going to bring that reel back? When's that coming back?
Isn't that normally in the fall, October, November?
I like it. Or as Garrett used to say when he was little, I yak it. I yak it. I yak it. 1st and 10, Chattanooga Prep, their own 38-yard line, going left to right here in this early in the fourth quarter.
10:19 to go here, left in the third quarter. Bulldogs up 20-6.
Second half starting in Knoxville, Tennessee. Tennessee leading 21-17. Georgia taking this second half kickoff. So here's the Chattanooga Prep Sentinels now finally getting to the line of scrimmage. Play clock down inside 10. Got 2 halfbacks to either side of the quarterback. And the quarterback's going to keep it, spread it outside, got running room outside the 45 to midfield. Milan had him in the backfield. He just came out of there inside Bulldog territory and have his first down, 11-yard pickup for the Sentinels. Lucas Morris, Beef Morris on the stop. But the quarterback for the Chattanooga Prep that made something out of nothing, an 11-yard pickup out down to the Milan 49-yard line in Bulldog territory.
That's going to be an S&S Insurance first down for Chattanooga Prep. 9:50 to go as the clock ticks here in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs up 20-6. Chattanooga Prep 1st and 10 at the Bulldog 49-yard line.
Prep has halfback to either side the quarterback. Quarterback going to keep it a little mixed up in the backfield. He's going to be hit in the backfield and then get loose. Good night. He was hit in the backfield at the 45 and able to get out to midfield, shy of the line of scrimmage. But a good job there by Sonny Johnson and Carson Kelly to put him down shy of the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 2nd down and 11. Was the 49. It's on the 50 now. In case you didn't know, that's midfield.
Midfield for a loss of 1.
I remember my old buddy used to do football with. He was the play-by-play for Milan. I was the color man. He got excited on the Milan play, and he said the 45, the 50, the 55, the 60. 2nd and 11 for Chattanooga Prep on the 50-yard line. Straight drop back for the pass. Rush coming. Goes for a screen pass. Got a man there. We got holding in the backfield, and the quarterback was about to be sacked, and so they just held a lineman from Milan from getting in there, and that's going to be holding. Milan may turn it down. It'll be 4th down and 11 from midfield. Let's see if they take the penalty or turn it down.
I think that would just make it 3rd and 11.
Oh,
they're still asking Comer. But, yeah, Michael White there getting good pressure. Him and Beef Morris, he could have called the hold on either one of their men, but they're going to call it holding on Chattanooga Prep. Looks like that they are going to take them back 10 yards. So that's an S&S insurance penalty. Don't be penalized for having the wrong insurance. Call S&S Insurance at 686-8334. We're going to bring up a 2nd down and 21 to go for Chattanooga Prep at their own 40-yard line, going left to right. 8:51 left in the ball game. Bulldogs up 20-9.
There's
26.
a pizza delivery car over across the way.
That might be delivering for Chattanooga Prep.
What a
way
deal.
home.
Quarterback shotgun formation. High back to his left shoulder. Quarterback Jones back to pass. Looking, going to the middle of the field. Got a man there. Good play there by number 9 for Milan. The man was open there for a minute. Number 0, Cedric Balding. And then number 9 for the Milan Bulldogs. Who closed on it. Tavon Harrell knocked it away at the 40-yard line, so it goes incomplete. Bring it back to the 40-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 20. 3rd down and 20 back at their own 40. They got to get to the Milan 40.
Yeah, great job there, Tavon Harrell. Quarterback was under some pressure from Beef Morris. He stepped up in the pocket, delivered. He had a guy open for a minute there. Tavon Harrell from his safety position came across to knock it away. Good job. 3rd down, 21 to go.
Twin receivers to both sides of the field for Chattanooga Prep going left to right. Aiden Jones, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Number 2, that talented running back, to his left shoulder, fakes the toss. They're going to step up in the pocket, got running room, out across the 45, out across midfield, and a good tripping up tackle there by Armstrong there for Milan. Well, the quarterback would have had the 1st down. He got the original line of scrimmage and then some more inside Milan territory to about the 48-yard line. It's going to be 4th down, 8 or 9 there, depending on where they put it. 4th down and 8 for Chattanooga Prep, and I think they're going for it here.
Yeah, what do you have to lose here? There's 8 minutes to go here left in the ball game. Bulldogs up 20-6. They're on the Bulldog side of the field. 4th and 9 at the Bulldog 48-yard line.
Shotgun formation for Aiden Jones. Halfback to his left shoulder. Jones sprinting, going to be hit in the backfield by Jaden Pete. He'll get out of it, and still sprinting. Beef Morris has him pulled down from behind, and Morris is going to get, quarterback Jones is going to get rid of it. Could be intentional grounding. And what a great job by Aiden Jones to get away from Jaden Pete and Beef Morris and able to just turn loose of the ball. But they're looking to see if it's intentional grounding. That's a 4th down stop by Jack Holland Marine Corps Detachment. Regardless, Milan's going to get the ball in their own territory, about the 48-yard line. Officials still looking at whether that's an intentional grounding.
Yeah, either way, it's going to be the Bulldogs' ball. I think they're going to call it just an incomplete pass. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Then we're going to have a timeout here from Chattanooga Prep.
A timeout brought to you by Security Bank and Trust, and a little winded after this 4th quarter with the short number of players that Chattanooga Prep has. So they're going to take a timeout with Milan leading 20-6 here in the 4th quarter. We'll take a break on the Victory 93.7.
Substance abuse is never the answer. It's time to make healthy choices. Push yourself to new limits. Let your talents soar. Find solace in the rhythm of music and life. Strengthen your body and mind. Explore new worlds through imagination. Unleash your creativity. Lean on a good friend that you can trust.
Community caring. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Back at Johnny Hill Stadium, Sam McElroy, Scott Massey with you here. 4th quarter action, about 7:42. If I can read that clock, it's kind of dim here in the sunlight to go in this 4th quarter. Milan up 20-6, and a 4th down stop by the Bulldog defense brought to you by Jack Holland Marine Corps Detachment. for Bulldog. Great field position, 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line, going right to left here in this fourth quarter.
Big C.T. Williamson back in there at left tackle or left guard.
Our shotgun formation. 3 receivers to this side. There's running right up the middle. Jaden Pete, 40, 35, 30. I don't believe they'll catch him, and they will not. The 48-yard line, and Jaden Pete takes it 52 yards for the Bulldog touchdown. That touchdown brought to you by Chapel Hill Baptist Church. One play, 52 yards. Jaden Pete takes it the distance, takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Extra point coming in. That touchdown brought to you by Chapel Hill Baptist Church.
Yep, Jaden Pete right up the middle there, right behind C.T. Williamson. Then he cut it right up the middle, and from there on, he just outran everybody. Great run by Pete. Looks like we got Aiden Pennington coming in for this extra point attempt for the Bulldogs to try to make it 27-6.
Pennington's attempt to extra point. Snap is there. The hold is there. The kick is in the air. It hits the net, and it's good. Milan 27, Chattanooga Prep 6. Back in a moment on the Victory 93-7.
This is Mandy Pierce. For the past 9
Back at Johnny Hill Stadium, fourth quarter action, 7:42 to go in this fourth quarter. 52-yard touchdown run by Jaden Pete. Aiden Pennington's kick was good. Kick brought to you by Trimmer's Auto Body. That touchdown brought to you by Chapel Hill Baptist Church. Pennington the kick from the near hash to this side where we are sitting up here in a nice and cool Johnny Hill Stadium press box. Again, hats off to the Milan fans that turned out in the heat here today with Tennessee on TV, but a great contingent of Milan fans. Pennington kicks. High, hanging kick, short kick to about the 18-yard line. He'll drop it, come across the 20, loses footing again, and Milan to swing him out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. Ty Hollingsworth on the tackle there, along with number 14 for the Milan Bulldogs. That's Drake Burnett on the special teams there. It'll be 1st and 10. And we really saw a little bit of fatigue of Chattanooga on that 52-yard. Not to take anything away from Jaden Pete, but we saw some fatigue there. As Jaden Pete was able to get in the secondary and just outrun the defense of the Sentinels of Chattanooga Prep. So late in the fourth quarter here, less than 7 minutes to go. Bulldogs up their lead now of 27-6 over the Chattanooga Prep Sentinels. Yep. Bulldogs of Georgia have come back to lead Tennessee 23-21.
With the extra point pending here, so probably 24-21. Tennessee got plenty of time left, only in the third quarter.
Is that a wishful statement?
Yes.
I thought so.
100%.
I can sense it.
100%.
Here's the Sentinels at the line of scrimmage. Quarterback, Jones, shotgun formation. Throws a little slot pass down the line of scrimmage. Boom! What a play there. He threw it to the slot man on the left side. He catches it as he turned to run. He is up in it. Let's see who that is. Number 9 from Milan, Tavon Harrell.
Number 3, that was Tyree Armstrong.
Number 3, Tyree Armstrong. Just as the return man caught it, the receiver turned to go. He was upended right there at the 20-yard line. Made 1 yard out for all of that. What a tackle.
Yeah, great play there.
Tyree Armstrong.
Yeah, because that looked like that was going to get a lot of yards on that little swing pass. We weren't right up covering that slot receiver. Tyree came up, made a great tackle to limit to just a gain of 1.
Shotgun formation for Aiden Jones, the quarterback. Takes it straight drop back. Looking, got some time, stepping up in the pocket, now running room. Across the 15, across the 20, hesitates to the 25, out across the 30, out across the 35, and upended there by Sonny Johnson as he goes out of bounds at the 39-yard line. I'm telling you, they got some athletes. Yep. Number 1, Aiden Jones, the quarterback. He alternates with the running back, Marquise Gardner, in that position, and Jones couldn't find anybody. He's not that big, but when he took off, he had some speed, and he outran the defenders a mile around the right side, all the way out to the 39-yard line. It's 1st and 10, Chattanooga Prep at their own 39-yard line. Bulldogs lead it, though, here in the fourth quarter, 27-6. Bulldogs led 13-0 on their first two possessions, but then that's where we stood at halftime, 13-0. The Chattanooga Prep scored on their first possession of the third quarter, and then Milan answered, and now we stand at 27-6 Milan. Shotgun formation for Jones, the quarterback. Whistle on the play.
Got a flag on the play from the line judge here. Got a dead ball. False start. It's going to be an S&S insurance penalty. Don't be penalized for having the wrong insurance. Call S&S Insurance at 686-8334.
Spotter Garrett McElroy just pointed out that quarterback number 1, Aiden Jones, is a freshman. He's got some great years ahead of him. He got some great speed, great agility, plays the game really well. Shotgun formation for Jones, the quarterback. Twin receivers to both sides of the field. Jones, straight drop back, looking to the middle of the field. Got a man there, and it's complete to the 45-yard line. The ball comes loose. The ball's loose, and the ball is going to fall only back at the 35-yard line. He catches it inside of midfield, was running at the 45, and then as he was running, the ball came loose, complete to number 6, Kentrell Watkins, but he was running, never could really get a handle, although they said he put it away, and it's a fumble. And Milan's going to take it 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Yeah, Terrence Moses there with the strip to cause the fumble. And then number 6, once again, Dre Hawkins coming up with a big turnover to recover that fumble. Bulldogs going to have it 1st and 10 going right to left from their own 35-yard line. Bulldogs up 27-6, 5:34 to go.
The second team from Milan comes in.
Got Ivan Braswell in there.
Snap in a shotgun formation, gives it to the running back, number 40. He's out to the 45-yard line. Line of scrimmage is 41. And number 40, Caden Arrington on the ball carrier, gets good yardage there out to the 40-yard line. So second teamers getting some playing time here in this third quarter.
Fourth quarter here.
Fourth quarter brought to you by, McDonald's and Medina and Humboldt.
Looks like we got a guy down with cramps on Chattanooga Prep.
Something to eat after the game today. And as I said, the last few weeks, we played so late that the McDonald's and Medina and Humboldt were closed. Not the case today. They're going to be open. I can take my choice, or I could stop at both of them. That would be good.
That's right. You can do both.
That'd be nice to support a customer, wouldn't it?
You can do that.
Absolutely. So we got an injured player on the field, Milan up on the Chattanooga Prep Sentinels 27-6. Back in a moment on the Victory 93.7.
This hurt.
Let your smile say it all at Elite Dental Care. Keep your nerves intact for the big game with Elite Dental Care's sedation dentistry options, ensuring comfort in your dental care. Leave with your smile shining brighter than the Friday night lights with same-day whitening treatments or veneers. Elite Dental Care. Our smiles say it all.
Back at Johnny Hill Stadium, fourth quarter action. Milan Bulldogs get the fumble from the Chattanooga Sentinels as they caught the little inside the pass there, little skinny post, and then he fumbled it after he was running with it. Milan to fall on it back down at the 35. They have a 5-yard pickup. Second down 5 for Milan. Second team in for Milan. Snap, give it to the running back, number 40. Look at that speed. Look at that quickness. Number 40 across midfield and tumble there. Number 40, Caden Arrington. Man, I showed some good quickness there. Caden Arrington, a freshman running back there, and he's into Sentinel territory. 1st and 10 out. No, they back it up. Back at the 49.
That's going to be S&S Insurance first down. Good hard running there by Caden Arrington. Good job blocking there by that offensive line. Like you said, most of it is some second teamers in there, so get some good playing time.
They're fresh too. The Sentinels are really tired from this fourth quarter game. Shotgun formation, halfback left shoulder, single wide outs to both sides, blocking back, wing back to the right side of the formation from Milan. Snap, give it to the 40 again. He'll cross midfield, have the 48-yard line. That's Caden Arrington again.
Clock ticks with 4:15 to go here in the fourth quarter, and Bulldogs up 27-6. They crossed midfield, so they'll be at the Chattanooga Prep 48-yard line going right to left. Second down and 7 to go here.
So number 84 for the Bulldogs, that's Ivan Braswell comes in, a freshman.
Getting his final instructions from Coach Comer. I think wanting to make sure we run the play clock down and still get the play off.
Braswell wearing 84, but lines up at the quarterback position. Halfback to his left shoulder. Single wide outs to both sides. Brazel takes it, gives it to 40. Number 40 that's been that running back. That's the Caden Arrington again, the freshman. He'll have the 47-yard line. Be third down, about 6. Third down 6 from Milan at the 47-yard line.
You know, Brazel's in there getting some playing time at quarterback, but he's the holder on extra points and field goals. So he's gotten some game experience in there now. Good to see him and a lot of the other guys getting some valuable experience at other positions.
Absolutely.
Well. 3 minutes to go here as the clock ticks down in the fourth quarter. Third down, 6 to go for the Bulldogs at the Chattanooga Prep 47-yard line going right to left.
Just a few moments and the game is over. I'll have final comments from Coach Comer about the game and the plays today. Shotgun formation, halfback to the right shoulder, turns, gives it to that halfback, number 40. He'll have the 45, 44, maybe the 43-yard line. Goes Caden Arrington, showing some good running there. Number 40, Arrington, the freshman. He's down to about the 44-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 3 from Milan. 4th down and 3. I think Milan's going to go for it here.
Go for it here, yeah.
4th down and 3. So the quarterback, Brazel, the freshman, comes over, gets comments from Coach Brian Comer, who is a freshman JV coach, and he's coaching his second unit up, and gives him the play call. 4th and 3 at the 44-yard line of Chattanooga Prep. Shotgun formation, halfback to the right shoulder. Fake the halfback, quarterback going to keep it. He'll have his first down at the 40-yard line, the 39-yard line. Goes number 84, Ivan Brazel. Faked the handoff. He'd been giving it to 40, Caden Arrington, but that time he faked it, kept it around left tackle and inside the 40-yard line until the 39-yard line. Good play there by the little quarterback, number 84, Ivan Brazel.
Yeah, everybody was keying in there on Caden Arrington, and rightfully so. He's taken all the carries so far. Ivan just faked the handoff there, took it through the left side, got enough for that S&S Insurance first down, 1st and 10 Bulldogs, 39 at the 39-yard line of Chattanooga Prep. 1:40 to go here in the ball game. Bulldogs up 27-6.
Bulldogs wake to huddle. Quarterback 84, Brazel, shotgun. Halfback to his right shoulder, that's Arrington. He'll come to the 40, stumble forward, head first.
Head down.
Had that head down, and hit down on his head about the 38-yard line. So play may have made 1 yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9. I'm going to make my way down to the field. Let Scott carry you to the end of the game and get comments from Robin back at the station and come back and get the interview with Coach Wade Comer as the Bulldogs are going to hold on to win this one here in a few moments.
Yeah, clock ticks. We got 1 minute left here in the ball game. Bulldogs going to move on to 4-0. After this week, they'll be at a region game next week. They'll be at Gibson County. So tune in to us for that next Friday night. 50 seconds to go here as the play clock ticks down, just under 10 seconds to go. Braswell gets the snap, and he will hand it off to number 24 for the Bulldogs. That's going to be Leland Neely, and he's going to push that pile all the way inside the 35-yard line, and that's probably going to be the last play of the game for the Bulldogs. All right, the clock ticks down, under 20 seconds to go. Looks like the Bulldogs are offense coming off the field here. They're starting to get in line, the handshake line. So the Bulldogs, 10 seconds to go, going to win this one on this Saturday afternoon here in Milan. They're going to win by a final score of 27-6 as the clock's about to hit 0. Just in a few moments after this break, we're going to come back and Brother Sam's going to be on the field. He's going to talk to Coach Wade Comer, and he's also going to talk to hopefully our premier dental star of the game. It's going to be Jaden Pete today. Pete, outstanding job rushing, and on defense he had 3 total touchdowns as well. So we're going to take a break, and we'll come back, and we'll have Coach Comer on the field with Brother Sam. final score here from Johnny Hill Stadium on this Saturday afternoon. Bulldogs up 27, or win 27-6 against Chattanooga Prep. It wasn't pretty, but it got the job done. Bulldogs move on to 4-0. In just a moment, we're going to take it down to Brother Sam. He's going to be with Coach Comer shortly. Coach Comer, he's also doing talking to another gentleman down there, getting an interview. So hopefully Sam will have Coach Comer, and then our premier dental star of the game is going to be Jaden Pete. So we'll just kind of wait for Sam down there and wait for Coach Comer to get ready to talk to him. Tell you what, let's take one more break. Take a 30-second break. Coach Comer, I think, is going to address his team first, and then we'll have Brother Sam down there.
Hey, this is Chatty.
Let your smile say it all at Elite Dental Care. Keep your nerves intact for the big game with Elite Dental Care's sedation dentistry options, ensuring comfort in your dental care. Leave with your smile shining brighter than the Friday night lights with same-day whitening treatments or veneers. Elite Dental Care. Our smiles say it all.
God with a
Bulldogs victorious here this afternoon on Saturday afternoon, 27-6 against Chattanooga Prep. We've got Brother Sam McElroy down on the field getting ready to talk to Coach Wade Comer and also our premier dental star of the game, Jaden Pete. So, Brother Sam, whenever you're ready with Coach Comer, go ahead and take it away.
Thanks so much, Scott. Down here, Coach Comer. Coach, first of all, congratulations, 4-0 on the year. Your thoughts on the game today?
Well, I mean, we didn't play our best ball game, but, credit to these seniors and our players and everything. When we needed to play, they rose to the case. And, they found a way to fight through. We had a lot, heat and all this playing on Saturday and all this good stuff. But, they was able to fight through mentally and get the job done.
Certainly our premier dental player of the game is this senior to your left here, number 5, no stranger to Milan fans, Jaden Pete. Playing both sides of the ball, had 3 touchdowns. And, Jaden, congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Senior leadership and all. Your thoughts on the game today?
I say we didn't come out and play our best ball. I say we came and played down to the opponents because we knew how it was because we watched the film and how they was loping around. So we came out and we master engine, so we didn't play to our best potential.
Certainly congratulate you. You had a great year last year. You're a great leader on this team, so congratulations.
I appreciate it.
Jaden Pete, our premier dental player of the game. Coach, you got Gibson County, a Gibson County rivalry and all. You take them one game at a time, 4-0.
Yeah, I mean, and we got to worry about ourselves. We've got to come out and get better each and every week and not worry about who we're playing or whatever. And we got to focus on us. And I got confidence in these seniors and everything because it didn't show today, but I felt like we got better this week in practice. Didn't have a good day on Tuesday, but Wednesday and Thursday is probably our better 2 practices we've had all year. And, we got to come out with that mentality Monday, and I know they will.
Congratulations.
All right, thank you.
Coach, thanks so much. Jaden Pete, congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Jaden Pete, our premier dental player of the game. We'll take it back to Robin for some more sponsor breaks. Come back with our final wrap-up in a moment.
It's board ball time.
Back at Johnny Hill Stadium one more time as we continue our Gene Langley postgame shows. The Bulldogs win it 27-6 over the Chattanooga Prep Sentinels, and certainly wish them the best. They've got a long travel back to Chattanooga. And Scott, you got final stats?
Yeah, I've got some final stats here. Thank you to Casey Moore on that. First for Chattanooga Prep for the game. They had 21 carries for 212 yards as a team, and their quarterback passing, they were 4 of 11 for 22 yards. That's a total of 234 total yards for Chattanooga Prep. For the Bulldogs here, let me get this here. Bulldogs here, Jaden Pete had 129 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns. Carson Kelly had 56 yards rushing. Number 8, Zach Summers had 82 yards. Number 11, Jay Donaldson had 8 yards. Terrence Moses, 18. We had Ivan Braswell had 5. Caden Arrington for 21 yards. And then number 24 for the Bulldogs, Leland Neely with 5 yards. That's a total of 324 yards rushing. Passing, Summers was 2 of 3 for 57 yards and a touchdown. Sonny Johnson had a reception for 59 yards on that touchdown. And then Moses 1 reception for -2 yards. So the Bulldogs there, as a team, their total yardage was going to be for 381 yards.
You know, Coach Cohen in our post-game interview down there, and he's allowed us now to start interviewing the Premier Dental player of the game today. It was Jaden Pete, 129 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns. A normal Jaden Pete day, if you will, but he showed why he's Mr. Football, and certainly opportunity to make that again. But he had a great day today and didn't play a lot on offense because with Carson Kelly playing a lot on offense, I like the way they alternate them, keep them fresh because they both play defense. But he said Coach Comer was honest. He said, we just didn't have our best day. You know, we were able to win. I'll tell you what got me. That we started the game 13-0, kind of went flat the rest of the way. We're up at half, 13-0. But when Chattanooga Prep on their third play of the third quarter scored, had the big long touchdown, which was Gardner. To 68 yards. Gardner took it 68 yards for the touchdown. Milan answered. They came back and drove the field and scored. So you saw Milan step up their game there when they needed to, when Chattanooga Prep had got within 13-6, and Pete answered on an 11-yard touchdown run. So you saw the Bulldogs answer. Sometimes you don't get a lot of fluff. You don't get a lot of jumping around, you know, and all on the sideline, but they get the job done, and they did today. Of course, next week they go to Gibson County. I was talking to my long friend Todd Shepard, who's now the principal of Gibson County. We look forward to being over there next Friday night. Score and recap, 10:48 to go in the first quarter. Sonny Johnson, Zach Summers hit Sonny Johnson on a 59-yard touchdown pass, the prettiest pass I've seen all year. Summers just laid it in the breadbasket. Sonny Johnson never broke stride. Kick was no good, 6-0 Milan. With 6:21 to go in the quarter, Milan 1-yard touchdown run from Jaden Pete. Kick was good, 13-0, and that's where we stood to halftime. Chattanooga Prep won the toss, deferred to the second half. So with 10:46 to go in the third quarter, really their third play of the third quarter, Gardner took it 68 yards. The kick was good, 13-6. And at that point, Scott, you're wondering whose the game's going to be. But Milan answered, drove the field, 5:30 to go in the third quarter. Jaden Pete took it 11 yards. The kick was good. Milan led 20-6. And then in the fourth quarter, with 7:42 to go, and to be honest, Chattanooga Prep looked a little fatigued at that time. Jaden Pete showed what he could do. 52-yard touchdown run. Kick was good. That's where we finished at 27-6. And again, Jaden Pete, our Premier Dental star of the game, 129 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns. Your final comments on this before we do our fifth quarter?
No, I think you summed it up best. When it looked like the Bulldogs were going to be tested or maybe they were flat. But when Chattanooga Prep came down, got that long touchdown run, the Bulldogs immediately answered. And that's what good teams do. I know it was hot. I know it was different today being a Saturday afternoon. But you know what? The Bulldogs, they got the win. They won 27-6. Got a good coachable moment for Coach Comer and his team. But we did get a lot of the young guys in there. A lot of them played a lot on defense and special teams. And then that last drive, you like to see the second teamers come in there and just move the ball like that. Rather than just go 3 plays, 3 runs, and out, they moved the ball. They got a couple first downs. Caden Arrington did a good job carrying the ball. Leland Neely there at the end. And, of course, Ivan Braswell at quarterback there commanded everything. Good job there by second teamers. Got to rest up, got to get healthy. Had a couple of nicks and bruises. Looked like CT was able to get back in to the game and play. Hopefully Link and Real. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Next week we got a big region game. I know it's at Gibson County. They're all important at this point. Everybody is good enough to win. You know, the top teams in the region. You know, us, Huntington, Peabody at 2-0, JCM. You got to take care of business every single week here in Region 7 2A.
Certainly want to encourage the Milan fans. Maybe took a day off today to be there next week at Gibson County. It's a short drive over there, and come support the Bulldogs over there. Our fifth quarter brought to you by Internally Sound. Our fifth quarter moment each week that we do a Milan football game. Internally Sound are Phil and Mark Jenkins, the guys for all your sound system, lighting, video board needs, and much more. If you're doing an event, if you need a new sound system installed, if you need to rent people to do your system for an event, they can do it all for you. That's Phil and Mark Jenkins of Internally Sound. They're literally used all across America. I know of places all over the country that people use the services of Internally Sound. Large venues, small as well, they can do it all. Call them at 686-0262. That's the guys of Internally Sound for all your sound system, lighting, video board, and much more needs at 686-0262. Last week we talked about running to win, how you need to run the race to win, and how these teams train. We read 1 Corinthians 9:24. And, you know, last week our minister of music pulled out an old classic, the old song, Victory in Jesus. Scott, I thought about what a great song. You know, we like to talk about having the victory. These teams today, they like to come away with the victory. We talk about that concept of having victory. John 10:10 said, I've come to you may have life and have it more abundantly. And I want you to know that you can have the abundant life. You can win. You can have the victory when you know Jesus. Isaiah 41 verse 10 says, do not fear, for I am with you. Do not anxiously look about you, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Surely I will help you. Surely I will hold you with my righteous right hand. Fear is not of God. God will take care of you. He will be there for you. You can win the victory no matter what you're going through. I'll promise you, if you'll turn to him, he'll be there with you. That's our fifth quarter moment for today, brought to you by Internally Sound. Well, that'll wrap it up for tonight. The Bulldogs win it over the Chattanooga Prep Sentinels 27-6. A tough ball game, but Milan comes out and wins, and we'll move on next Friday night. Gibson County, the Pioneers. Close travel for the Milan folks. Our first road game. We've been at home for 4 games. Yep. Milan 4-0. Hope to go to 5-0 next week. Want to encourage the Milan fans to be there. The Tennessee Vols have come back to take the lead. So all is good. So we want to thank you for joining us today on the Saturday afternoon game. For Robin Coos back at the station, Scott Massey, I'm Sam McElroy. Here the Milan wins it 27-6 over the Sentinels of Chattanooga Prep.
Hey, Dad, can you go inside and get a bag of ice, soft drinks, and the